of an incident that happened several years ago. It was Christmas Eve, and Catline was in its heyday. And I got a call on the personal line from the cops. Apparently, hundreds of folks had called the phone company complaining about my message.
Hello, my name is Phil Thomas Cat, and there's been an unusual twist of circumstances this evening. You see, Santa called, and he said he has this terrible headache, and he asked me, Phil Thomas Cat, to make the rounds for him. So if you would, leave your doors and windows unlocked tonight so I can get in. And if there's anything special you want from me, leave it at my tone. Keep in touch.
Now, of course, I meant no harm, because Catline was all in fun. So I exclaimed to the officer before he got off the phone, "I'm going nowhere tonight. On Christmas Eve, I am staying home."
Christmas Eve and you're with me. See the flashing lights. You got a gift you'll give when the clock strikes 12. That'll make the passions rise. See my Christmas present's been wrapped up ever since I met you. Now here's my chance to take a look inside. I'm gonna get you. Jingle bells everywhere, but they're not as loud as my heart. You say the gift's just right for this Christmas night, and it's almost time to start. You say my Christmas present has been wrapped up ever since I met you. Now here's my chance to take a look inside. Ooh, I'm gonna get you. Furry clothes are too innocent for tonight. You see the gift's real wild, sure to bring a smile right the stroke of midnight. You see my Christmas present has been wrapped up ever since I met you. Now here's my chance to take a look inside. Ooh, I'm gonna get you.
It's the Uncharted Zone. Love it, like you should.
The egg-knockin' Phil Thomas Cat here. And this next music video reminds me of an incident that happened several years ago. It was Christmas Eve, and Catline was in its heyday. And I got a call on the personal line from the cops. Apparently, hundreds of folks had called the phone company complaining about my message.
Hello, my name is Phil Thomas Cat, and there's been an unusual twist of circumstances this evening. You see, Santa called, and he said he has this terrible headache, and he asked me, Phil Thomas Cat, to make the rounds for him. So if you would, leave your doors and windows unlocked tonight so I can get in. And if there's anything special you want from me, leave it at my tone. Keep in touch.
Now, of course, I meant no harm, because Catline was all in fun. So I exclaimed to the officer before he got off the phone, "I'm going nowhere tonight. On Christmas Eve, I am staying home."
Christmas Eve and you're with me. See the flashing lights. You got a gift you'll give when the clock strikes 12. That'll make the passions right. See my Christmas present has been wrapped up. Ever since I met you, now here's my chance to take a look inside. I'm gonna get you. Jingle bells everywhere, but they're not as loud as my heart. You say the gift's just right for this Christmas night, and it's almost time to start. You say my Christmas present has been wrapped up ever since I met you. Now here's my chance to take a look inside. Ooh, I'm gonna get you. Mistletoe and furry clothes are too innocent for tonight. You see the gifts real wild, sure to bring a smile. Right, the stroke of midnight. You see my Christmas present has been wrapped up ever since I met you. Now here's my chance to take a look inside. Ooh, I'm gonna get you.
There we go. Now we're live.
We're live.
Say hello to everybody.
Oh,
Hello,
Wow.
everyone.
oh wow, look
Hi.
at that.
Cool, I'm in here twice.
Hello there.
You are in here twice. Well, you didn't want to be on a webcam.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
You're on a webcam with Patrick, so
You should have put now that I think you should have put Noob Sabat's photo.
Here, we need to switch places so I can be beside.
Well, then all my stuff's
Yoshi.
over here.
I mean, it really doesn't. It doesn't matter.
Yeah. Oh, you have a pile too.
The
Yes.
the Yoshi the Yoshi is
Hang on, I
just
gotta let
there.
the cat-
I don't know which way to
dog
point.
back in. Yeah.
The Yoshi
No,
is just
dude.
there as a placeholder so people know what your list is.
Okay.
Right.
But welcome all, hello Rasta Jew, to ranking the best games of 2010. I don't know why I have to say that whole thing. Just the best games of 2010. First of all, Boone, because he picked this year, and it was probably the most difficult year in existence ever to choose a best game.
Well, the fact that we had to narrow it down.
This is a new format.
Yeah.
This is a very new format. I was getting sick of the old Excel file, and I wanted to make it look a smidge more professional, to tone down the mediocrity that is coming out of the microphone. So, see, look at all the fun graphics I did. Ignore the friggin' awful host.
See, you need to wear a festive Christmas hat to so you don't get the glare off your forehead.
I do. I don't have anything festive down here. The festive was the starting soon. We could go back to Phil Thomas Cat.
Dude,
and have that playing in the
this is
background.
$1. I got this from the dollar store. I think
I'm
you
waiting
can
for
get.
that lady to sit up.
There is no
Lady.
lady. It's
There
CGI.
is lady.
The lady.
The
from
lady in the video where you see her legs,
Oh.
but like you can't
Oh,
see the rest of her.
You're not
She
I'm
seeing
waiting
never
for
it.
sits
her to
up.
sit up.
She's never gonna sit up. In
She's
fact, I
not
don't
wanna
think
see
there's
the
anything
rest
other than
of
those legs.
Yes.
Ah.
She's probably tied up and gagged.
But anyways, we decided to change things up a little bit with this one. On top of doing all of the wonderful things that you see down here, number 1 through 1 through 5 with the honorable mentions, we are also doing soundtracks. And we're just gonna keep on piling on because going until 1 in the morning isn't enough. We got to make this last all night.
Yeah, we have to reminisce about the old years when we were young and we used to be able to do this until we had to go to work in the morning.
Exactly.
Turn it
And
into an
instead
all-night
of waiting until Saturday so we can don't have to work the next day.
Mhm.
We can stay up late. Oh, so how do we want to start this? Who do we want to start with? Or
Well, we
who-
should.
should I
Why
just
don't we
start?
go? Well, I would
Do it
say
in the order
start.
you have it.
I would say
Yeah, left to
start
right.
with. Well, I was gonna say start with whoever came up with the year. So that'd
That
be Tracy.
was
That'd be
Moon.
Moon. I hate to tell you, but
Oh.
15 years
Or
isn't far back enough for you to have been young.
I know I was 25 15 years ago.
I was
well,
gonna
that
say,
well, no, I'm talking like
20s.
we were like when we were playing what Rainbow Six at like what 2006 or so, like until
2004.
2004. Yeah, so even old, so
Yeah, I was
21 years
19.
ago.
I was 22.
Yeah, until like fucking, I remember we're playing and I hear this noise and I'm like, oh, that's my alarm clock telling me to get up. I have to go to work.
Sun coming up.
Whoops! I was up all night playing with Tommy and the composer of Final Fantasy on
Right.
fucking on Rainbow Six, I think. If
That or you were dealing with me saying, "Don't go to bed, Cecil. I'm afraid of Resident Evil."
you were afraid of
1.5."
zombies, and you kept tricking me into getting me to talk about shit. So yeah, I didn't get any sleep that night, but at least you were safe from the zombies.
Yeah, I think you said she kept you up just constantly asking you movie questions.
Yes.
Yes. I'm like, I gotta go. And you're like, but wait, before you go, and you would just ask me something, and because I'm a savant, I have to answer.
Hello, Fraudinos. Hello, Lily. I said hello to Rasta Jew. Awesome. I am a wonderful host. Anyways,
Rasta
Boone.
Jew. Rasta Jew had a lot of funny things to say last time.
He did.
Yes.
Rasta Jew is good people. All right, Moon. You picked the year, so why don't you kick us off with your first honorable mention?
First honorable mention. Blur from God, who was it? Blur's racing game, and I can't think of the name of who did it. Anyways,
The Blur
it's a
people.
racing game. Well,
Blur people.
Song 2.
no.
Woo!
And I'm painting
Yeah.
needles.
No, hold on. I got this.
If only there was this thing called the internet that could tell me who
hold
did
on.
it at a moment's notice.
Because who did it is kind of relevant to this, and I need. Here we are. Da, 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 da. Now down to B's. There we go. Okay. Bizarre Creations, who you might know mostly for Project Gotham Racing, Geometry Wars.
Ooh, love Geometry Wars.
Right.
Hmm.
Oh my gosh, I forgot all about Geometry Wars.
That was a
So
big
anyways,
deal when it came out for a while.
That was a banger.
That was really fun.
Well, he gave me epilepsy, but it's all right.
I welcomed it.
So
your eyes dilate, you fall on the floor.
Blur was essentially Mario Kart with real cars.
Right.
And it kind of came out in 2010, as we all know, putting together our list. This was kind of a stacked year for games. So it kind of came out, and it didn't hit the way Activision thought it would hit, so they closed Bizarre Creations.
Of course they did.
But
How bizarre.
for me,
How bizarre.
it became a game that was played at every LAN party I went to. It was just that kind of game. It was, like I said, it was Mario Kart, but with real world cars. You had Corvettes, Camaros, Porsches, a list goes on and on and on. And it was just hilarious because you could set the maps up to have certain conditions where the various power-ups that you could get would randomly fire during the map. And one of the big things that we used to do was there was a route. There was a downhill route set in Japan, and we would set it up so that randomly lightning bolts would go off, and these things would just decimate you as you race down this hit mountain. And it was just hilarious. People trying to dodge things and get away. It was a perfect party game for a LAN party, especially if everybody's in the same room and just talking smack to each other. It was just great. So that is my first honorable mention.
Never heard of it.
I know Blur was. I think what happened was people were expecting Need for Speed, and then when they get this game and it's very arcadey and silly, they're like, "What is this? It's a kart racer." Well, yeah, but it's a kart race. That was what was unique about it. Yeah, it was.
And it was well put together. Bizarre Creations at that point had been around for a long time, and they put out a lot of great games. So,
Cool.
that is my first honorable mention. Blur.
Cool. So we will go to mine next, I suppose, since I'm next on the list. I have a feeling I'm not going to be the only one with this. Holy shit! Hold on one second. Oh no! All right, we
never played that one.
I didn't. No, I didn't think my list was saved.
I've never heard of that game.
Played the holy shit game.
I didn't think my list was saved. I was like, oh my god, this is horrible.
Holy shit game.
You could just say that about this stream.
It's like, oh, Jesus, just walking around.
Holy shit.
Bless you, my
This is
son.
horrible.
Oh yeah, holy shit, this is horrible.
Anyways,
Aristocrat.
Groans from Cecil.
Oh God, I saw that documentary.
It doesn't even fit.
I do
okay.
too.
HOD?
Castlevania Harmony of
Just
Despair.
put HOD.
I did.
Yeah.
I did.
Castlevania HOD.
Castlevania Harmony of Despair. Basically, what this was a multiplayer Castlevania game that basically required a lot of grinding. And I mean a lot of grinding. However, because it was an Igavania, it was still fantastic. It was essentially it was Castlevania. It was a Metroidvania that you could play with your friends. And if you liked Castlevania games and you knew friends who liked Castlevania games, except for one asshole in this group who didn't for some reason like the game,
It
then
stinks and
you
I don't
had-
like it.
you had a fantastic time with 6 people just
No.
taking down Dracula.
My health doesn't allow it.
Hold on.
There were certain characters were
Anyways,
certain
I
characters were better in
tried.
certain levels than others.
yes.
I
that was-
I
So, like,
bought
you
it
made
and I played it
main-
with you guys and I hated it.
Because
And-
me and Keith are like already up at Dracula, and Cecil's still in like the starting room. We beat it for you.
The amount of
I didn't like it.
the amount of stages, the amount of characters, all the DLC came out for it. It was just a wonderful experience that is actually still running, that I found out.
Wow.
But I don't think, I think only like a dedicated Discord is playing it at the moment. So you have to go there and like talk to people and be like, hey, who wants to play? But yeah, I have a feeling I won't be the only one with that on the list. But
It'll
speaking
be on my
of,
worst of it. No, it won't be.
yeah, it could be.
It could. No, but it's not.
I got a feeling. I have a funny feeling. I know what most of our worst is going to be, but
I don't think you're gonna know what my worst is.
You
we'll
all
see.
will not know what mine is either. Mine will shock you.
Mm-hmm.
So, moving on. My first honorable mention, which this shows you how stacked this year is. Heavy Rain. Now, granted, this game was very heavily memed just because of Jason, but
Yeah.
it was so much
Yeah.
fun. Multiple possible endings. A lot of replay value. Really fun. I wouldn't say it was a Telltale game, but it had that feeling of multiple branches and episodes
Yeah.
and just decision making. Super fun.
It walked so Telltale could run.
Yes.
Pretty
That's-
much. Yeah.
That's fucking deep.
And,
That's a great way to put it. Yeah.
and at the time, there
I'm
weren't a
full
lot
of
of
them.
there weren't a
You're
lot
full
of
of something.
I'm full of 'em.
there weren't a lot of interactive games, so like a lot of people it rubbed the wrong way. They're like, this isn't a game, but that was the charm of it.
Mm.
To be fair, one of the games that didn't quite make my list was a Telltale game from this year. It was the Back to the Future game.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I forgot that they did that.
You were the one that said you wanted to do 20 of these. So
Like I mean, I'm looking at the list. I could easily do more than 20.
all right, Bridget, what do you have for your first?
Okay, my first one is Lego Harry Potter years 1 through 4.
We're just gonna go Lego
Now-
Harry Potter. How about that?
That's fine. That's well, because there were 2, so
You could
That
go
was the
Lego
first
Harry
one.
Potter Volume 1. Vol 1.
Yeah. At
Yeah.
this time, there were so many Lego games. They had like the Indiana Jones one that had come out before this, and they had the Star Wars ones, and they were just so much fun.
Oh, yeah.
And I was never a Harry Potter fan. Never really read the books, saw just a few of the movies, but I still was able to really enjoy this one. It was really fun. Going through each of the stories and unlocking all the characters and discovering all the secrets and stuff. Back then at that time, I think the Lego games were just fun.
Still
You
fun.
can pick up, where you left off last time. It wasn't important that you didn't remember the story. It was easy to just jump in and play. And 2010 was the year that we got married. So I was really, really busy doing a lot of wedding planning and stuff. So a lot of my games this year, and you'll see, are games that you can just pick up because that was just my life at the time.
I played a lot of games.
He did. He did.
Yeah,
Because
you had a little
were
more
planning
time.
at Jack.
I didn't do crap.
This sounds very familiar.
Happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary.
Lego games used to be fun. Lily, of course you did. Shame, sir. Shame.
No,
sir,
he really
shame.
didn't.
Good God.
No, he really didn't. He played games. No, he's being honest right now.
We know he is.
As well, you should.
Yeah.
Well, for
This
the
is a hit
last
piece.
when Mary was pregnant with Riker, all she did was sleep. So for the last say
What
4
was she
months or
supposed
so.
to do? Shingle
Well-
the roof?
Well, no, I mean like she would come home and I'd make her dinner and she's like, I'm going to bed, and I'm like, oh, okay, and I go downstairs and play World of Warcraft. So
Right.
I'm like, woohoo!
4-day weekend.
Pretty much.
Okay, Cecil.
So mine, I have one that I don't think any of you are going to have on your list. This is Sakura Wars, So Long, My Love.
Wow.
Sorry.
Yeah, good luck fitting that one in the.
Yeah, you could just put Sakura Wars 5 because that's is the
I'm
fifth.
gonna-
Meanwhile, he's looking up how to spell it.
I gotta send that to my friend.
It is a tactical role-playing dating simulator and visual novel. It's takes
I
place
know.
in an alternate universe 1920s where there's anime waifus and mechs.
Nice.
They're like I said, it is a tactical RPG with mechs, and there's magic and hot anime girls, and like it's a very, very unique game for America. It's nothing like this was the fifth one. This is the first one to come out in the US, but the previous
okay.
4 were all released in Japan.
I was
So
going to ask if you imported it.
no. This was the only one that got like they've all since been brought over, but they've been fan translated. This was the only one that got like a legit American release.
Classic weeb stuff.
So yes, if this was to come out now, I mean, I'm surprised they're not porting all of them now because these would probably sell like hotcakes now. But so this is a rarity right here. I don't know how rare, but it was even when it came out, it was hard to come by. So I'm glad I have it. It's a weird game.
Come by.
The reason I was
by.
laughing is because right now on my Saturday nights, I'm doing a collab with my friend Cherry, and she's playing Sakura Wars 2.
Oh wow!
From the Saturn.
Well, that was the other thing. A lot of them were from like the weird systems that didn't do particularly well in America, like the Saturn. You know, there was I think there were a couple that they got put out on the Wii in Japan, and so and I mean that was my main thing. But originally I was going to put up Morphix, which is a Russian third-person shooter game that is completely clunky and broken, and I like it even though it is. But Sakura Wars was the better of the two, so I went with that one.
She called you based.
She called me based?
Yes.
Nice. Abso-motherfucking-lutely. Yes, I was like pour one out for my weeb homies.
Sakura Wars.
If I gotta tell Silverberry about it, he'll probably be all over it. Classic weeb.
All right,
yeah,
Blade.
that's my pick.
What's your first?
So my first honorable mention is Castlevania: Lords of Shadow. I know it's not highly received amongst diehard fans of the series.
But
I'm on your side, Blaine.
Cool. Which is great.
Go play your weeb game.
Yeah.
I will.
With your Kobu and friggin'
Look,
I can't think of anything else in the game right now. Jesus Christ.
How do you know? It's a hot redheaded anime girl.
What's her name?
I'm terrible.
Booby McBooberstein.
Does she get naked?
No, it's not
well,
that.
then I'm
kind
not
of.
interested.
No,
I know.
It's not that.
There might be, I mean, there's a
Like
little,
honey
there's a little what ecchi in there, with like, but no, just straight out nudity.
Sorry, Blaine, I interrupted your
right.
Completely steamrolling him.
Yeah. But yeah, no. Castlevania. Lords of Shadow was one of those where I had fun with it. I knew what it was though. Like it wasn't, I knew going into it. It's like, okay, this is them trying to do a bit of a God of War / Devil May Cry thing with this, and I think I felt like the plot of it, was an interesting perspective on, the classic lore. Because sometimes you got to try and mix things up a little bit here and there, but you know, it was one of those where like I said, I just had a bunch of fun, and you know, also Patrick Stewart throughout the entire game was pretty great. So yeah. And just, you know, those kinds of games, they just hook me anyway. And then, yeah, without like revealing anything about the story, just what it kind of changes kind of about the franchise, about like the original lore. I didn't mind it, you know. So I again probably dive deeper, but yeah, that's a lot of spoilery stuff. So, but yeah, Castlevania, Lords of Shadow, first honorable mention.
All right, that was one. Moon, what do you have for your second honorable mention?
Second honorable mention, Singularity. It is a game you play as a military part of a group that's going into a area that you're God, I forget the story, that particular story part. You're going into an area essentially to get somebody, pull them out to some war criminal or something like that. I forget exactly, but what you end up finding is that this facility that you're raiding, they've perfected time travel, and you end up getting this glove in the game that allows you to flip between time. And it was well put together. I'm not going to spoil the ending because it doesn't end the way you think it's going to end. And it was one of those games. It was well put together. It was reviewed well by a lot of people, and it just kind of fell through the cracks and didn't sell well because they had plans for a sequel, and it just never worked. It just didn't sell because, again, this is a very stacked year.
I was going to say, yeah, it just kind of looks like it got lost in the shuffle, because I recall seeing something about it. And it's not even just the lost in the shuffle of this year, but lost in the shuffle of Activision games as well. Because Activision also pumped out a fuck ton of different shooters. So,
yeah. And that's the thing, because a lot of people, you know, they saw the military aspect and it's like, oh, another one of those games. It's like, no, actually, it's not. It's actually got a really good story. The time travel mechanic is really cool because you'll be in a room and you're like trying to find clues or whatnot, and you hit that time travel thing, and now you can see what the missing clue was, type situation, or you can use it to escape, you know, and things like that. But it was really well put together. I enjoyed the hell out of it. It's one of the few games I actually finished, and yeah, that's my honorable mention, my second honorable mention.
And it's on Steam.
Yeah. I highly recommend it. But then again, I'm going to highly recommend all my games.
Yeah. It'd be a little weird. It'd be a little weird if you put something on the list and said, "Nah, don't play this.
Don't play this. It's good, but don't play it."
But it's a, you know, just for me, I'm a special kind of crazy on this one.
You know what? I say
that might actually apply for some.
If we ever do 2000, I'm gonna have one on my list that I'm gonna be telling people, "Don't play this game." I love it. Don't play it. All right. So my second honorable mention, and this is probably going to be a very controversial one for a lot of people. Final Fantasy 13.
Okay.
When this came out,
it
basically fell into the same trap all Final Fantasy games comes out. When it comes out, it's the greatest game ever made, and within 2 weeks, it's the worst Final Fantasy game ever made. So, with no in between.
I never thought it was that great.
I never got past, I don't remember, but people were like, oh, once you get to chapter 13, it's really good. Okay, how far is chapter 13?
8 hours?
30 hours in.
20 hours in, yeah.
I was going to say, that's like
the end of the game, and it's like,
I was going to say, that's like I think 14 is the last chapter in that game. So, yeah. That's that makes sense.
It is.
Isn't that is this the one that it was
Lightning
tutorial for hours?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the Crystarium doesn't like completely unlock until like 20 hours into the game.
And,
But
like,
anyways,
it's one of those games I wanted to like because Lightning seemed like a very interesting character, but I don't want to play this game.
she's not even the best character in the game.
Right.
Saz is the best character in the game. Saz rules. But
I don't know.
I loved the game. I loved the story. I loved all the characters, but Saz is one of my favorite Final Fantasy characters. So there is that. I like the gameplay, especially when it does open up 20 hours into the game. I am used to games that are long slogs at the beginning, so I was fine with it. And it told a compelling story up to that point, so I didn't mind going through it. And it's one of the few games I actually got 100% achievements on. So I couldn't not put that on the list.
That fucking treasure hunter one?
Yep.
Oh my god, that
I
was
got
the
every
one that
achievement in that game.
I couldn't get that one. I got everything but that achievement, and
Mhm.
I was like, I'm not doing this again.
Yeah.
I'm not starting from square one because you don't fucking know. There's no way to tell. So I'm just like, no, the only way I'd be able to do this is if I start from the beginning and I spreadsheeted that shit and was just like, boop, got that, boop,
Yeah.
got that, boop, got that.
That's
And
what
I
I
was
did.
like, no. and I had already done everything else
No, there's
and
enough
spent, I
difference.
think, like 150 hours in that game.
Yeah.
So I was like, no, I'm not.
That's about what I
You know.
spent, about 100
So
hours.
basically what you're saying-
I
what you're saying
will.
is for that
Go ahead,
achievement,
sorry.
it becomes for that game, for that specific achievement, it becomes Final Fantasy, the Excel spreadsheet game.
for that specific achievement.
You know what?
yes.
You know what? It's still not as bad as 10-2. The spreadsheet you need for that game to 100% it.
Oh god, to
Uh,
get all the multiple, yeah. Ugh.
Yeah. But anyways, the one gripe I do have about Final Fantasy 13 is that it's tough to do a second playthrough if you're skipping cutscenes. Because that opening is cutscenes. Walk from one destination, cutscene, walk from next destination. So it's very difficult to play if you're skipping cutscenes. But if you're watching the cutscenes, then you're going to enjoy the game, at least in my eyes. Provided, of course, you have the patience to get through the slog of the first 10, 20 hours. So
And if I can also add here that honestly, I thought the battle system was really, really interesting. I loved how you
Mhm.
could just like switch jobs in like these different loadouts, like on
Yeah.
the fucking fly. And it was another game because still technically, I believe it was essentially, well, not quite turn-based. It was still like the active time battle,
Mhm.
I
but
was just gonna say,
it was still. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
no, I was just gonna say, I was pretty sure it was one of their first active instead of turn-based.
Well, 12 was the
so-
first one.
12
that
was-
was
12
like,
was
Yeah.
holy.
Mhm.
Like I said,
truly
one of the
active.
first.
Yeah. But like it's not it's kind of different though because doesn't it still take you to like a battle kind of arena, so to speak,
Yes.
whenever you
Yeah.
so it's not 100% like open battle, but it's like that nice in between spot there.
Mhm.
And yeah, that like having that and then also switching those jobs on the fly, just it was just there were some of those fights where you had to be on top of that,
Mhm.
like 100%. So
Any of the gi battles, like
Yep,
the long gi or the tortoises or whatever. Yeah, you pretty much
Mm.
need to know correct setups and whatnot. Otherwise, it was gonna
it's like if you
destroy you.
if you screwed up one turn, you're done. It was like,
Mm.
nope. You just got stomped in the face by a big old adamantoise foot in
giant
your
turtle.
butt. Yeah. Of all the things
Gamera?
in that game. Yeah, you're right.
Might as well be Gamera.
Gamera.
Love Gamera.
All right, Patrick, what do you got for
All right.
for your honorable?
My other honorable mention, in typical Capcom fashion, because that's what they do. Super Street Fighter 4.
Nice.
This, out of the many times that they released Street Fighter 4, this one's pretty much the definitive one, even though there's one after it. added a lot of old characters back in. Ibuki returns, but probably the best thing they added the bonus stages back in, but it also introduced us to probably the best Street Fighter character that's come out in a long time. It brought us Jury for the first time.
Jury was an introduction in Super and not Base?
Yes. No.
Wow.
Super was her first because Base
Interesting.
it was Crimson Viper. But
Oh yeah,
Jury
and I
was
know
Super.
Abel was also
Is that
in
that's
Base.
Tarantino's favorite character?
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Those feet! Look at those toes!
My
Fuck Baldano!
what lovely feet.
But yeah, no. But yeah,
Baldano and Matthew
it,
Lillard.
but it was Capcom doing their typical thing where it's like, all right, let's just keep banging Street Fighter games out because that's
Yeah.
what they do. Because there's a version after it, which is arcade version, which basically I think they just added a few more people.
Yeah,
The
they
twin.
added Evil, Ryu, and Oni. Oni, not
And
gonna
then they-
lie, was pretty fucking fun to use because he was just
And they-
broken as shit.
And then they brought in the twins too, and I think that's all that's really different.
Oh
between
yeah,
them.
yeah.
But Super was
Yeah.
like the definitive one.
Yeah, Super's the one that mechanically added kind of everything that they did in there, and then yeah, with arcade,
Because
it
was
was just
was it
like
fo-
here's
was it
some extra
Focus?
characters and some tuning.
Because that's when they added in the focus counters.
Yeah, I
Or,
think Focus is Focus is
or it
the
was
base.
there wasn't the Ultra. They added God, what was it?
Something. Yeah.
Ultra combos.
That's right.
So, but yeah,
Yeah,
Super
this
Street
shit that
Fighter
my
4.
ass, my hands were never gonna do, but yeah, good game.
Okay.
Okay, Yoshi.
My next honorable mention is Naughty Bear.
Where's the?
Sorry about that.
Do y'all hear me? Yes. Okay.
Yeah, we
Naughty
hear
Bear.
it.
Yeah,
I can hear you.
It came out on my birthday.
yeah, I remember this.
And basically, you're a sociopath bear that kind of runs around just killing people in as many different ways as humanly possible. Super fun. It's one of those games I played for a while, and then something else came out or came up, and then I never went back to it, and then I forgot that it existed.
Oh, jeez.
Well,
And when
if
I
you-
was going through like the 2010 list, I was like, "Oh yeah, that was a really fun game. I'm gonna have to go back and play that."
well, don't try to find it on Steam by typing in naughty, because you gotta get a
Yeah.
lot.
Actually,
You're
I
gonna
should,
get
because
something
then I
else.
might end up with other wonderful things.
Yes, a lot of other wonderful.
To each
things.
their own.
Okay.
You
You
know?
might get a
Oh.
Sakura Wars game.
I might get a Sakura Wars game.
No, you should get Fresh Women. That one, that's a big hit.
Fresh women.
Fresh Women. It's
Got a
legit.
name game. You got a name on hand, don't
It's
you?
not on PC.
I
anyways.
always
Okay.
Just
do.
ready to go.
It's the way I
Now,
roll.
Cecil, is it
You
really
want
good? 'Cause
want a
you
sexy game
recommended-
suggestion?
What did I
Cecil
recommend?
has recommended games before that like I pull it up and I'm like, this sucks. What the hell, dude?
Okay.
There was
I'm pretty
one
sure
that
that's
was like
everything he recommends.
there was one that was like a novel, choose your own adventure type, and I was bored to death. And you had
Mm.
recommended it to me, and I was like, God damn it, Cecil.
I don't know what that is. But I think me and Patrick both agree Wet was fantastic.
Wet is fantastic. Whatever
fun
year
game.
Wet comes, was it 2008?
I think it was 2008.
We know
Yeah.
that's gonna be high on the
That's
list.
going to be high on the list. Wet was
That was
fucking
the
awesome.
it was a action adventure.
Yes.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
Rock
was
Rockabilly,
this, Dushku
Elijah
was the voice, I
Dushku
think?
game.
Yeah,
Dude,
Eliza.
so fun.
and
Like
you
that's
get
a
into
very
this
high
blood
replayable
mode.
game. Yeah, you
blood
basically just you're just killing everybody as like stylistically as possible, and
Okay, I know what
so
you're talking about.
fun. Yeah,
We
Yeah,
always
but,
go
um,
on about that
kinda
game.
fun.
So
yeah. Oh yeah, we'll go on about that whenever we hit it.
I was
Um,
gonna say, I like how we went from Naughty Bear in 2010 to talk about a game that didn't even come out this year.
Right.
you know how things go.
Well, Naughty Bear. Well, Wet is from the company that made Naughty Bear,
Is
so
it?
that's the
Huh.
tie-in.
Gotcha.
But-
This was their game after that.
Okay, but I don't know if I can trust your
Oh,
recommendation.
so the
no, that's
I don't
good.
know. Well, I mean, the one I was saying it is a visual novel, but it's got a really excellent story, and there's a lot of poon, and
Well, the one that you had recommended to me had like a couple of lesbians in it or something, and so I was like, "Ooh, this is gonna be good," and it was awful.
I don't remember what I
I was
recommended.
bored.
It wasn't Honey
So
Pops
bored.
because Honey Pop's amazing.
No, she likes
No,
Honey
no,
Pop.
I like
I was
Honey
gonna
Pop.
say Honey Pop's incredible. What
No.
did I recommend? It was a
I don't
visual novel.
remember.
I don't know. What's your honorable mention though?
Oh, my is it me? Okay. My showing another one showing how stacked this year. This was really hard, but my honorable mention, Alpha Protocol.
Oh yeah.
Like,
Oh yeah.
holy
I've
shit,
heard-
man.
I've heard nothing but good things about it. I still want to play it, but I haven't.
This, you know what?
haven't
Get
played it.
get the GOG version. The GOG version, they went in and really fixed a lot. Like, this was another game that the studio fucked Obsidian because Obsidian wrote it. It's basically kind of James Bond, like Mass Effect, I guess you could
Yep.
say. But so you have to figure out how you want your character to play. Do you want him to be like your suave James Bond kind of guy, or you want to be him like a real brutal, breaker?
I
Do
gotta
you
say
want?
something else. Sorry, go ahead.
And there's all kinds of different avenues you can do multiple different play styles and play it differently each time. It's really fun. And I mean, what happened was they rushed, kind of like another game that'll come up later. They rushed it out. It wasn't completely quality assured, and it later got patches and fixed it, but by that point the damage was already done, and so a lot of people just shit all over it when it came out, whereas people that played it later after it was patched were like, holy shit, this is really fun. Inventive boss battles, and just cool. So a couple months ago, GOG had put out the PC version, and it is like the definitive version of it. They fixed all the problems. It's now running, I think, at like 60 FPS. It plays fantastic. So yeah, if you've never played it, get the GOG version. I think it's on sale for like $12 or something, and you will get your $12 worth out of it. It is so fun. Really good game.
Rasta Jew had Alpha Protocol at 5. And apparently, according to Frown Rose, there is a patch for the Steam version that is from GOG.
Ah, well, there you go.
Nice.
But I'm saying, I don't know. I think and this is a case of where I love Steam. I have probably my biggest library on Steam, but GOG did the work, and I feel like
You want to give them the money.
You want to give them the money,
Yeah.
because they did the legwork.
You can still donate on GOG.
You can, but I mean, if you're gonna buy it on, all right, well, buy it on Steam and then pay more money to give GOG
Yeah,
a
there
couple
you
bucks.
go.
Double dip without
Double
the
dip.
extra copy.
Why don't you
Right.
just buy it twice?
No, I'm gonna buy it once and then donate. That's
Yeah, I'm gonna buy it once and then donate. Well, there was a thing with people would do that with Rift Tracks, where they would download it and then they would donate instead of buying it directly from the site. And I'm like,
what?
all
Why
right,
don't you do that?
I don't know, but yeah, and I see Rasta Jew agrees with me. Honey Pop's great.
Yes, he does.
is.
I
It
have
is.
not got
I
back
never
to
said it
playing
wasn't.
Oh no, I'm just saying it also. Yeah, I'm so glad that we all agree that Honey Pop's one of the greatest games ever made.
It
I
is.
still haven't
Although
gone
it got me-
back to it.
It got me kicked off of a podcast though. So
Ooh.
boo, bunch of fucking snobs didn't like weeb games.
Bunch of uncultured swine.
Exactly.
Anyway,
Bring up a week.
Yeah. All right.
What do we
Blaine.
got, Blaine?
All right. So my second honorable mention is Blaze Blue Continuum Shift. It's a fighting game from Arc System Works. This was during a time when, you know, obviously they weren't as big as the company wasn't as big as they are now. And also, this is kind of on the heels of the Guilty Gear series. And this is during a time where they kind of took a break from it for a while, until they decided, hey, instead of doing 2D animations for Guilty Gear, we're going to do 3D stuff that looks like anime. But anyway, back to BlazBlue. No, it's just a good anime fighter. It's not, they don't look like sprites. It just looks like straight up like, you know, a cell animation or something, you know, some just straight up animation. The characters, combo system was fun. Trying to think. I mean, the story mode was an Arc System Works story mode. It was just kind of like, oh, you do the fight, you go, you know, you get some tidbits about some real heady bullshit that, you know, afterwards you look up a video or something on, you're like, oh, okay, now I get it. But damn, while you're playing it, it's just like, cool, things are happening. I'm gonna fight. But it was fun. It was fun though. Just one of those that like really hooked me at the time, mechanically, because it, you know, it wasn't a Street Fighter that had, you know, the high punch, medium punch, low punch, you know, same with kicks, and it didn't have a 6-button format. I believe it was a 4, maybe 5-button if you really needed it fighter. So it was a lot kind of easier for me to keep track of certain things and figure out some combos a little bit better. Like to a point where I even did some like local tournaments back in when I was living in Florida. I, you know, did local tournaments for the game because, yeah, just had a blast with it. You know, ended up going with the pretty much your poster character for my main, but that's just dude was fun and kind of reminded me a little bit gameplay wise of like Soul Bad Guy from Guilty Gear, which I enjoyed playing that character as well. So just kind of went through like that, and yeah, it was a fun game. So good anime fighter.
I think I got sent that for review that year.
Oh, really?
I remember BlazBlue being in there.
Nice.
Never got around to it, but I got it sent.
I don't blame you.
So before we get into the top 5, so we can drag this out even more, do we want to do soundtracks next? Or when do we want to do the soundtracks?
I say we do the soundtracks before the worst. So
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we'll wait until 2, do the worst,
Yeah.
and then do the soundtrack, and then or soundtrack worst, and on
Yeah,
yeah,
'cause
soundtrack. Then
Soundtrack
order.
may give away somebody's list.
Gotcha. Alrighty.
Yeah.
All right. So number 5, whatever.
Sky.
Tramoon.
Tramoon.
Tramoom. Okay, so number 5, God of War 3, the final chapter of the Greek saga of
Yep.
God of War.
Great.
Yeah, if you don't
Mhm.
count all the side
Oh.
stuff, but main title.
Yeah.
Final main title.
At
of
least
the,
chronologically.
chronologically. Just a great game up and down. It was a great story, fun to play. I mean, again, it was one of the few games I actually finished. Just basically, you start out super powered, and you're
Be right
getting
back.
ready to take on the gods of Olympus, and then you get shoved back down to hell, and you got to work your way back up. It's a lot of fun, lots of twists and turns.
Oh yeah. I gotta ask one thing, and without like spoiling anything necessarily about it, just in case. Did you make the screen completely red?
I don't remember.
How mysterious.
Yeah, I don't remember. I
Oh,
do
okay.
remember.
All right.
I do remember the making something fall off a end table next to a bed.
Yeah, I did that too. Yeah. That's You know, you get one of those in every game, but
Yeah.
it's like there's always have differences in like what you do, what like signifies that everything. There
The funny
was
part
a
of that was-
climactic finish.
Yes, the climactic finish. Yeah, I kind of thought it was funny that and after finishing that scene, you could immediately do it again.
Yeah. It was just like over and over, but I think it was like after that you're like, it's not giving you anything for that.
Yeah.
But the first time you get like a bunch of like red orbs or whatever. I forgot what they are in that
Yeah,
one.
you
I know they're
basically
red.
get all your energy bars and health and
Yeah.
whatnot. You get all it redone.
Right.
But yeah, it was an awesome game. Actually, kind of challenging in some spots.
Oh
I
yeah.
remember.
So me and a buddy were kind of sitting there playing that one at one point, and yeah, there are some points where like one of us would get like kind of too pissed off to keep going, and it was just like, all right, you got this, dude. I'm gonna take a second.
Yep.
I just kind of went through it like that.
The only problem with that game, and it's not actually a problem, it's more of a skill issue on my part, was the final battle. I just couldn't. I could get so close to finishing him off, but couldn't pull it off.
Trying to remember,
But
recall, but yeah, no, that was a great one.
That's my number 5. God of War 3.
All right. My number 5. And this is going to tell you how stacked this game is, or this year is. Dragon Quest 9.
Wow.
Damn.
Yes. Number 5.
Who are you and what have you done with Keith?
Now, this is a great game. Phenomenal game. Great Dragon Quest story. Great gameplay. All of that. I didn't put it higher because of one major flaw. Half the content is now no longer available because it required internet connection and street passes and all of that in order to play the whole game. Or put 800 hours into the game, which nobody is gonna fucking do.
Right.
But the base game alone and all of that, as well as the experiences to when it was live, fantastic. And what was really good, at least for me with this game and how I could get the most out of it, was the fact that at that time, PAX was pretty much at its zenith, where everybody was going. So you would go there, you'd have your DS and you'd have that on, and you would turn it on and you would have 10 maps every like 5 minutes. But you had to keep checking your DS because you could only store 10 street passes at a time. So
right.
because
You'd get 10 minor attracted persons every. I haven't insulted you in like an hour.
I need to get the boo clip.
Boo this man.
Boo this
Boo, I
man.
was saying Boo Earns.
But the base game for Dragon Quest 9 is a great RPG, great story, and the end game, which sadly you can't get the most out of anymore, was phenomenal. But because you can't get the most out of the end game anymore, I set it down at 5 instead of putting it up any higher. Not
Does
to mention,
it rely on Street Pass stuff for the end game?
Say that again.
Does it rely on like Street Pass stuff for the end game?
Kind of. Basically, the way the end game work is it's like you find grottos where you can go in and just fight like strong enemies and then get rewards and come back out, go to another grotto. In order to get these grottos, you have to go and beat the grotto and you get another map. But if you have people with Street Pass, they will all have a grotto on their thing and they will give you that grotto to go to.
Mm-hmm.
So technically you don't need it. I mean, there's some side quest DLC that came out too, but that's not like relevant to the main story. Technically you don't need it, but if you were to play it without that, you'd be hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of hours. So
right.
yeah,
just
before you would
significantly
even
nerfs
get
it.
to like the end game grottos, where you fight
Right.
like the legacy old school Dragon Quest bosses. So yeah, sadly, the taking down the DS Online basically just took down this whole game. And that's why everybody's been clamoring for it to be remade. Well, Dragon
That's
Quest
fair.
fans, anyways.
Right.
Not everybody, because I don't think anybody else here, except for me, wants it remade.
I think I have.
They'd have to just
We
change that whole
do.
Street Pass
Yes.
thing.
Okay.
Oh yeah, it's
Sort of-
online. Do
Yeah,
online
I was just
stuff
going to
now.
say to some sort of online server that has all these
Yeah,
various
it's
grottos
doable.
set up. Yeah, it's doable.
All right,
All right.
Patrick. What do we have?
So
for
my number 5, Dead Rising 2.
Yeah.
Mm.
The first game was phenomenal. It may be better than the second one, but the second one added the weapon customizations, and it just has that dumb, goofy humor in a game that just makes it so fun to play. Also, there's a sentimental reason why this game's on my list. It came out right after I got fired from GameStop, so it got me through
Oh.
a rough patch. So I'll always hold this game as a special place in my heart.
Hmm.
So yeah,
All right.
Kinda like
I
Fallout
figure it
4 for
might
me.
be on
Good
somebody
one.
else's list, so I don't want to go on.
I
too
gotta
much
say,
about it.
you can.
Wait a minute.
That's enough.
You got fired from GameStop?
Yes.
I thought you gave a 2-week notice and was like, I'm not doing this anymore.
No,
You
that
got
was
fired? I don't remember this.
we've slept since then.
Uh-oh.
Yes.
I thought you just didn't want to work there anymore.
No.
There was a lot of nonsense going on.
No, I got fired from there.
I don't think he told me that
Yes,
he
I
got
did.
fired.
Anyway,
Oh boy.
This disc looked way too enticing one day.
Well, because I remember that one of your last weeks there was when Halo Reach came out. That was one of your last like midnights that you had to work.
yeah. No, I got fired.
But I
for it.
thought
He went up and slapped the boss one day. So yeah.
On the buttocks.
Yeah. Nice ass.
You're right.
Clap.
okay.
Just slap. God damn, it's
Who
juicy.
wants a bottom massage?
Yep. There you go.
Came in saying that. That's why he got fired.
Right.
Gene, go.
Button massage.
All
Okay,
right.
my number 5 is also Heavy Rain. I've got Heavy Rain up there too. It was fun. I
I
honestly
think
don't
she's
remember
just
a
in
lot.
shock as to what she just learned.
Yeah. She's still
He did not
processing.
tell me that he
Yes,
got
I did.
fired. No, you didn't stay there 2 weeks.
No.
He didn't want
I
you to
don't
worry.
remember
'cause
him being fired.
you,
I
He
put
you
it-
had,
probably was.
No, I put in my 2 weeks at Black
KB.
Diamond.
I don't have the best memory, so
well, to be fair, you did admit earlier that you were planning a wedding that year. So
yeah. This would have been after the
Yes,
wedding.
this was post wedding though.
But yeah, this would have been post wedding. It's all right. No, I'm.
you were
it's
still on
fine.
the
I've
high
had several
from
jobs since then.
I guess I'm just disappointed that he got fired right now.
She,
Yeah.
she
I'm
must be.
disappointed in.
It was
She,
your
she
other
must
husband
be.
that put in
She
that
must be. She must
got
be remembering
fired.
when her other husband quit GameStop.
That must be it.
That's it. Thanks, Rostagew. That's exactly
That
it.
must be it. Yeah, it was my other husband.
The other husband.
Anyways, I don't remember lots about Heavy Rain, but I do remember it was fun. The whole origami killer thing. I didn't play through to the end,
Killing.
but I enjoyed it for what it was.
And what was great about that game when you would talk about it and they're like, "Oh my god, I can't believe so and so was the killer." Like, that's not the ending I got.
Right. Like, wait a second.
Wait, and they're like, "What game did you play?" It was obviously that guy. But like I got the canon ending, so like, but if depending on how you did it, you got thrown off the trail on who actually the killer is.
Hmm.
So y'all,
Yeah, it
this
was
was
a neat
15
game.
years ago. I have a hard enough time remembering what I did yesterday.
She forgets 15 minutes ago.
Yeah. Wait, who are you people? I don't know. What am I doing
What's
here?
going on? Where am I?
Where am I? Why am I wearing a Santa Claus hat?
Okay, Cecil.
I'm gonna go with. Although I do, again, how stacked the year is, man. Like I love Dead Rising, but I had to go with Spider-Man: Shattered Dimensions. This game was so much fun. They broke it into 4 sections. You could play as Spider-Man 2099, Amazing Spider-Man, Spider-Man Noir, and Ultimate Spider-Man. And there were 4 different the dimensions got broken open, and so you were fighting different Spider-Man villains throughout each different universe, and each character played completely different. Like Amazing Spider-Man played kind of like your typical Activision Spider-Man game. But then you had Spider-Man 2099, which was like a lot of action sequences you had to play through. Spider-Man Noir, you had to play it very stealthy, and it was all in black and white, and it was cool. And then Ultimate Spider-Man was really arcadey and actiony. So every time you went from like place to place, you always had this new, fresh experience, and it kept the game like really unique throughout the playtime. And it never got boring. It never got old. The story was really unique. It had Spider-Ham in it at one point, so it was a little bit silly. It was really, really terrific. And it was from when we were getting like a consistent stream of legit fun Spider-Man games. So I thought this one was possibly the best one, because then the next one they did, it was just Amazing Spider-Man and Spider-Man 2099. And it was cool. It was a good game. I enjoyed it, but it was like, it didn't have the novelty of having the 4 different characters. And that was what made this one really unique.
Nice. Yeah, I've heard a lot of good things about that one.
It's definitely worth playing. I think it got a PC release, but it's not on like Steam or anything, but you can like get a fixed version out there that will work on your machine.
Yeah, I know the console versions are kind of a pricey on eBay and whatnot, because it didn't. If I remember correctly, it didn't sell well.
No, it
Yeah, I
didn't,
think
which
they
was
didn't
surprising
sell
because it was
particularly well.
such a good game.
Mhm.
Yeah, and so it's just hard to find.
That and Web of Shadows was really good, because there was Web of Shadows, Shattered Dimensions, and then Twist of Fate or whatever the next one was, and they were all good in different ways.
Yeah.
And I think what happened was Web of Shadows was the first one, and it sold like pretty well, but this one it was from another studio, and it came like within a year. And I think it was just one of those, they flooded the market. Like the market, it wasn't like Call of Duty. Yeah,
it was Activision being Activision.
It was Activision being Activision. They thought that like the audience wanted a game, a game every year, and it turned out they would have been better off doing it every 2 years or something. But it's still, the thing was, they're still good.
Something else happened that year that was like that with Activision.
Well, I know at one point Activision said that for Guitar Hero.
Okay.
Thank you. Wait, there's been a revelation.
Oh.
I just remembered why he got fired. So yes, he did get fired. It was a hard thing.
Yes.
When you were using the gift card, like people would give you a gift card with like 60 cents left on it, and you would like help someone out, and that was what it was. Yes, he did get fired. Okay. And it wasn't something bad.
Yes.
I'm not disappointed in him.
What's funny ironic twist of that story, Lost Prevention said I was stealing. Come to find out, that guy was later fired and went to jail because he was embezzling money from GameStop.
Oh, God.
Wow.
Okay, that took me a few minutes to remember, why was he fired?
Yes.
Why was he fired?
Yes.
You were helping people out.
I was helping out the poor kids in the ghetto because I worked in a very slummy GameStop.
Sorry to interrupt. It hit me.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
it's
see,
all, now I
I
feel we have
do tell my
closure.
wife stuff.
Right.
And I'm proud of you because, yeah,
Yes.
you were not fired for like
Yes.
a dumb reason.
You were
Okay.
not fired for dragging your nuts across the Wii display.
Or telling her
Exactly.
No, that was me.
Yes.
That was me.
That's kind of how I was
and
fired.
he didn't
from-
even work there, and he was fired.
I know. They're like, "Don't you come back here? You're not allowed to work here." I'm like, "Oh yeah."
That's
I'll mushroom cap your Wii all I want.
That was kind of how I got fired from Lowe's. Whoa. Okay. All right, Plane.
So my number 5 is going to be Rock Band 3. Just the amount of time. So at this point, my friend had like this 1-bedroom apartment, but we'd always, like, me and a bunch of other friends would just go over there, set up like multiple, we'd always be gaming over there. And one of the things was we just play a metric ton of Rock Band. And we were also the ones that were like going through like the list of like, I forgot what it was called. It was like not the main song store, but there was like a song store for like people.
Rock Band Network.
There you go. So that's where me and my friends would find like all the weird metal bands on there. So we could play that stuff. It's like, what? Black Dahlia Murder?
Oh,
Fuck yeah.
that was an official release.
Was that?
What a horrible
about
night!
Horrible Night to
have a curse. Yeah, that was an official release.
Okay, well,
I think
that's right.
August
Between
Burns
the Bury to Me.
August
I like
Burns
the
Red
Castlevania
was
reference.
one of the ones I saw on Rock Band Network that I remember.
Yeah, but I know one of the other bands was called Between the Bury to Me. That they had a few of their songs on there.
They
Like
had
we were obsessed with.
God, what the hell did they have again? Alaska, and they had
Prequel to
something
the
else.
sequel.
Prequel to a sequel.
Yeah.
That's right.
Prequel to sequel. I think they had something from their album The Great Misdirect as well, but that's
Oh, and Selkies.
Yeah, Selkies. Yeah.
Selkies, yeah.
But yeah, no, just I have a feeling somebody else will probably say a little bit more about Rock Band 3, but
Maybe a little bit.
I don't think anybody else is gonna have that game on this.
Nah.
Yeah, what that game's stupid.
No, I'm not gonna have anything to say about
Dang.
that.
Oh yeah, not at all. As he's
No, not at all.
yeah, is that one of the original controllers or?
Actually, it's the Rock Band 3 one.
Oh shit! Hell yeah!
Oh no, wait, this is 4. This is Rock Band 4. Never mind.
Oh, okay. Yeah, and
Yeah, I might have a
I don't
little
know.
bit to say later.
Just like I said, it was one of those things where the amount of memories of me and like there's like 5 of us in this 1-bedroom apartment just frankly smoking copious amounts of weed and playing Rock Band for like hours and hours and hours. So,
Just
yeah,
like real
that's-
bands.
exactly.
I mean,
So
I can't remember not going to any friend's party and not playing Rock Band at some point.
right.
Everybody had it. Everybody
We
played
just
it.
had that under the staircase.
Yep.
All right, everybody, get your guitars out.
Well, wait.
I-
4 was the wireless one, right?
Yes. Well, 3 had a wireless one too.
Okay, then
but-
that's the 4.
Yeah.
one. Okay.
The same one he's got.
Yeah, no,
Oh,
that's
no,
that's
okay.
4.
No, I
That's
got the
4.
band kit for.
I can't get my
Okay.
instruments. I'm not at my house.
Yeah,
So-
I'm and
Ah.
my drums are packed away because they don't work anymore. So I
Fair
tried
enough.
playing them the other day, and the kick pedal was all out of sync, and the pads were not
Tracy,
working.
you're
I
not
was
at
like,
your house.
"Ah."
Where are you?
He's house sitting for.
House dog.
He's in
Next up,
space, obviously.
Yeah.
Hey, duh.
He's traveling to the moon.
Yeah.
No, a friend of mine has a dog that it was a rescue dog, and she has issues staying at kennels when he visits family in Colorado. So I just house sit for him.
Nice.
House/dog sit.
Right.
All right, Moon. We are number 4.
Number 4. Number 4. All right, number 4.
Number 4.
Alan Wake. great game. I love practically anything from Remedy, but this was a really good story that you could just play through, and it was just phenomenal. The mechanics of having to have light on the bad guys to weaken them so you could actually do things to them. I do think it was kind of funny in the original release that Duracell was a sponsor.
Right.
For the fact that how long those batteries actually lasted. I'm like, okay, you're sponsoring this as the battery company, but the batteries in the game last maybe 5 minutes total.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it was a great game all around. It's beautiful storytelling. I'm glad they've turned this into sort of a universe now for their company. I haven't played Alan Wake 2 yet, but Alan Wake, the first Alan Wake.
Really?
Are you saying
Alan
it's bad?
Alan Wake 2 is a big drop off.
Oh no, I haven't played the second one either.
You spend more time with the other character and not with Alan Wake.
So
gotcha.
You're telling me I
With
bought
Saga.
this? You're
Oh no!
Super special, extra, all the junk edition.
It's
insane.
it's a steep. Well, I'll yeah. I don't know. I mean, there are a lot of people that enjoyed it. I thought it was a big drop off from the first one.
Yeah, but the first one was just if Twin.
I've been meaning to play that too.
I think if you could say Twin Peaks the game, this would be it.
Yeah. And that's one of the reasons I want to get into it. Not to mention, I kind of want to dive into those games because I saw at the Game Awards, they showed the trailer for the next Control game. And I'm like, all right, I'm going to have to play that because it's just like, hey, all the crazy stuff from Control, we're going to crank it to 11. And instead of gun combat, it's basically going to be like Devil May Cry. And you're going to be comboing bitches in the air. I'm like, fucking sign me up. So I'm gonna need to get in on that story.
So yeah, Alan Wake, just awesome game all around.
Frowned Jew. I found Alan Wake's combat system to be tedious. Also, unfortunately, even after playing it twice, I didn't understand the story. Maybe a third time will be the charm.
Well, I mean, it's kind of thick and a little obtuse, but like I said,
what about the game?
The game. Yeah, I kind of agree that the combat is a little, like I said, you got to have the light on them to weaken them so you can actually do something to them. So it was a bit, but something about it is just so good.
Yeah. Well, I think that was kind of an aspect of it that turned me away originally. But at that point, I hadn't like really delved into much of like Lynch stuff, like Twin Peaks and multiple movies at that point. So, and then now that I have, I'm like, I might want to visit this game because it looks pretty good.
Yeah, and yeah, the story is that you kind of got to be open to that kind of story, I guess.
Right.
Jerusalem Wolf. Alan Wake was the reason I got an Xbox 360 and loved it. You can only imagine my disappointment with the sequel.
Yeah.
Frown knows it did have a good soundtrack though. Poets of the Fall. And Rasta Jew.
What was the band?
Lords of Asgard.
Lords of Asgard.
Yeah.
Lords of Asgard.
And
I won't spoil it, but like I didn't play it. She played it, and I watched. The final battle is during the concert, isn't it? Or isn't there a concert going on?
There's a concert going on.
During one of the boss battles or something.
I couldn't get into Alan Wake, Rasta Jew, Old Gods of Asgard.
That's what it was.
And they were like the old man band, weren't they?
It was fun.
Yeah. It was a real band.
Yeah.
All right. So my number 4, and it's already been mentioned, Dead Rising 2. I can type. There we go. So Patrick had touched upon it a little bit earlier, and yeah, it is pretty much a an improvement over Dead Rising 1 in a lot of ways. The only problem, I'm going to start with the one problem, is they took out the camera system, which does suck, but you forget about it very quickly. You forget about it very quickly when you're turning a chainsaw, making a chainsaw from a freaking rake and a friggin' saw blade.
Fucking chainsaw.
Everything about the original they pretty much improved upon. Honestly, it is a better story, although it's definitely less serious than the first one, which is saying a lot because the first one's not that serious.
That is hard to say, but yes.
Yes. Oh, where was I going? Holy crap! I just had a complete brain freeze there. Essentially, one of the big things I did like about this one over Dead Rising is the fact that the AI is so much better than the first one. The AI in freaking in Dead Rising 2 doesn't just sit there and walk into a wall as there's 8 of them trying to climb up on a thing on a freaking small platform like this. Fucking tiny.
I'm glad on the remaster of 1 they fixed that.
Oh, nice.
Do they?
Yes. It plays a whole lot better.
I'll check it out someday. Not in a rush on that one. But Dead Rising 2 also, I like the psychopaths better on this one. Like the first one, I can only remember like a couple of psychopaths outside of Carlito. Of course, I can only remember. Yeah, I can only remember a couple. Whereas 2, you've got the friggin' guy the creepy guy at the altar, the slow guy with the fucking tiger, fucking the sheriff. I can't remember his name. I think his name was Seymour. The sheriff. Funny enough.
Guado?
I was about to say, funny enough, Carlito is voiced by Seymour Guado. But
the creepy Seymour guy, Guado?
Oh, what the heck is his name again?
Seymour Butts?
No, the actor that did that was Carlito / Seymour Guado. I don't remember. God damn it. I'm not gonna look it up. It's not that important. But no, it is a fun game. And the best part is the best ending isn't the canon ending. The canon ending is basically you not saving the bad guy's life. I know, I just spoiled everything about the game.
What? Now you've ruined it.
No.
Yeah, spoiling a game from 15 years ago. How dare I? But I know, I'm probably not selling it that well because I do a very bad job at that, but...
I want to say that was spoiled in a later game, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Because you end up encountering the main character.
Because Chuck comes back in 3, doesn't he?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He comes back in 3, and there was a 2 side games released with this one. There was Case Zero, which was basically Chuck going to Vegas.
Because didn't Case Zero come out before, and was it a pre-order bonus?
No, it was a DLC game, like $10 online. $10. It was a small, like one single area Dead Rising game.
Because I thought it was a pre-order bonus, and some of the stuff carried over to the.
Some of the stuff did carry over, yes, but it wasn't a pre-order bonus. It was a it was a separate game.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then they released Case West after that one, which basically spoils that the best ending in the game isn't the
canon ending.
Isn't canon. Thank you. Yeah. Sorry, Lily, for spoiling the game. Yes, how dare I? And welcome, Scamdar. What's up, nerds?
Hey, Scamdar.
So yeah, Dead Rising 2, phenomenal game. I didn't sell it well, but again, every single game is going to be phenomenal on this list. There's not one game, honestly, that's it's okay or it's good.
Right.
I just threw it on there to pad out my list. No, every single game on this list is phenomenal.
Yeah.
Okay, Patrick, what do you got for?
It's a phrase that I think we're going to keep saying every time. This year is so stacked, and putting this game here, it seems like a crime, but like just the games above it, it is also very relevant right now. I'm going Fallout New Vegas.
Okay. Yeah.
It's
Yep.
even though I will, in a lot of this is one of those decisive games. I still think 3 is better than New Vegas, just because I don't know. Three's just phenomenal, but New Vegas is good in its own right. It hits it's a Fallout game, so it's kind of hard to fuck up a Fallout game. But I'm not going to mention Fallout 4.
Here.
Fallout 4. Yeah. No,
Play
I gotta
3
ask
and
real quick.
you'll understand. But it's just like you don't get like everybody wants to go to the strip, but you have to work for the strip in this game, and when you finally get there, it's like, okay, it's just wonderful to finally get there. Story, some of the factions are really cool. But then the problem with it is you have to do basically the factions, but if you had sided with somebody else, there's not a lot of story difference between some of them, and you still have to go through them, but multiple endings depending on what faction you finally decide to go with. Just a fun game. It's a Fallout game.
Yeah.
And I'm also very curious on a lot of how some of the stuff's going to translate into the Amazon show. So
Yeah.
Right.
And
Don't entirely
who was
trust
the
them.
developers on that?
Obsidian.
Bethesda.
Obsidian, yeah. And
Yeah.
considering, I got to give
Well,
it to
they had a
Obsidian.
short time to make it too.
Yeah, I was just gonna say,
Mhm.
for the time frame that they were given and put out such a great
Yeah.
game, I am gobsmacked.
It makes you think if they gave them a decent amount of time, probably would have been a lot better. Even like
Well, and the other thing
significantly
is,
better. Even
like with Obsidian, it seems like there's a lot of major games that like they get thrown, and it's like, okay, so they have to come out with something, and it's good, but it's like if they would have got more time to cook on a lot of
Right.
games.
I'm surprised Microsoft, since they own Obsidian and Bethesda, haven't said, okay, let's see you do a sequel to New Vegas, and we'll
Right.
give you the time.
No,
I think
Obsidian
maybe
is
now
wanting to do their shit.
I
Yeah.
think maybe now with the TV show, if this season does as well as last season, I could see them totally doing that. Like, all right, you know what? Let's
Yeah.
let's have you do a proper sequel, because is there? I don't think there's anything. I mean, they probably have something lined up, but I think right now all their eggs are in Elder Scrolls 6's basket. You know,
Yeah.
but I think
That
once
may-
that
or Skyrim again.
or Skyrim
Skyrim.
again,
Or
yeah.
Skyrim again,
I
yeah.
was gonna
Skyrim
say,
now
they-
runs on my toilet. You know,
They're done fucking with Starfield now. That was it.
well, that lasted
So-
like 5 minutes.
Right.
They're like, all right,
I
nobody
remember
likes this
hearing
game.
about DLC coming out, and everybody's just like, "Oh, really?"
Yeah.
Okay.
my brother-in-law, who is pretty easygoing on a lot of that stuff, like he got it and he was all excited. He's like, oh, there's gonna be like Skyrim but in space. And I'm like, how was it? He's like, it sucked. He's like,
Yeah.
I started playing it and then I turned it off. And then he's like, his son who's 18, he's like, oh, I'll check it out. And then his kid was like, this sucks. He's like, how is this for the people that made Skyrim? This is terrible.
I mean, I enjoy Starfield unless I have to fly the ship.
Yes.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
The mechanics for flying the ship are just so frustrating.
Somewhere in that game, there's a good game. I just haven't found it yet.
Yeah.
It'll get modded maybe.
Yes,
And then
that's
going-
how you make it fun. You have to completely rework it.
Yeah.
And
Right.
the part of the problem that I have with the game is I came to it after playing No Man's Sky.
Oh my
Mm.
god.
So coming to a planet and there being absolutely nothing on the planet, it's like,
Like, what's
come
this
on,
bullshit?
guys, give me something here.
Let's see. Rastaju apparently had New Vegas as number 1.
Hmm.
Frowned Nose is really not liking New Vegas.
Dang.
Horrible game engine. Fallout New Vegas hard crashed my PC so many times I had to reboot using the power button again and again.
Well, I mean, maybe back when,
When it first
not
released,
anymore,
yeah.
you know.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
not
was gonna say.
anymore.
I mean, it's
Now
been
it's
modded
fine.
to, you know, and fixed and yeah.
Mhm.
New Vegas Scamdar New Vegas might get the remake treatment.
See, that's the thing that's annoying. No, don't remake. You know, it's already playable
No,
on
let's get-
everything.
But yeah,
Like
Modders
give
have
us
already
another one.
remade it.
Yeah,
yeah.
Modders already fixed it. Come out with part 2, so modders can fix that.
right. Exactly.
Obsidian, you got a year.
Yeah. God damn it, no. Learn this new.
Not
engine.
again.
I'm still waiting for Fallout 4 to be modded into a proper Fallout.
Yeah. Good luck on that.
The toddler, I
Yeah.
don't know what that is,
I-
said something along the lines of Fallout 5
all
being
suck.
concurrent with
Oh,
the
Todd,
TV show.
Todd Howard.
Todd Howard.
Todd Howard.
Oh, Todd
Oh,
Howard. Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, just like Patrick had his game after getting fired, Fallout 4 was that game for me when NWCN let me go. That was the game that I just
Also, I really liked it. You all need to stop talking crap about it.
Well, Fallout 4 was the game that I played right after Riker was born, and the whole storyline is about
Yes.
you know you're searching for your child, you're searching for your son, and so I can understand why people don't like it, but for me personally, it hit really hard because I had a newborn son, and the game starts with you and your child who gets taken from you, and you spend the whole game looking for him. So it just it's special to me, but I can understand why a lot of people wouldn't like it.
Well, you have to stop looking for your son because there's a community that needs your assistance.
Right.
Yeah. And I think that's maybe the part of it. Like for me, I'm a little disconnected from that angle of it. So for me, it was like, okay, this feels like kind of like a swap regurgitation of Fallout 3 in a way. So that's why I wasn't a huge fan of the story, but mechanic, like the gameplay, I was totally fine with. Like I collected a bunch of the power armor in there. Like I had myself a little place built that I just showed off my power armors in.
Yeah.
So
I did like that you could build shit, and that was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. For me, the game had to remind me I'm searching for my kid.
Right.
Yeah.
Like I'm going off on all these tangents and everything, and eventually it's like, you know, you have a kid out there, right?
Oh
yeah.
No,
Oh, yeah.
I'm looking for globes that I can break down for quark.
Right. I think it was like, and it was like you get to a point where it's just like, all right, I need this, but I'm running out of stuff to do in places that quests are leading me to, so I got to start exploring a little bit more here, and then it's like, oh wait, shit, there is that story.
I was just trying to bone the hot
pesky
reporter.
story.
I was like, yeah, Piper, I'm trying to bone Piper the whole. I'm like, look, I'm gonna find my
Right.
son, but I gotta lay some pipe with Piper here.
And I ain't got a
Maybe I
wife
can just make
anymore,
another
so
Yeah.
yeah, got a new wasteland son.
But Bill,
Yes.
did you romance all the characters to get their special abilities?
No,
No, you just
I
went with
think.
Piper.
Yeah, I mean, I was trying to butt sex the robot, but
Nick Valentine.
yeah, I was trying to with Nick Valentine. No, I usually with those kind of games where you have like a potential love interest, I'll usually like lock onto one in particular, and even if I know there are like story elements and whatnot, I still like will just lock onto that one, and I'm like, okay, this is the one that I'm gonna go after, and that's gonna be my spouse or my girlfriend for the game or whatever.
Right. Yeah. I was the whore of the game.
You were the whore.
I romanced everyone. Although I did, for me, the one that I kind of latched onto a lot was not Piper. It was the Irish gal, and I can't think of her name.
Ted?
that you find. No, Irish gal.
Jameis?
Jameson, Eloise.
God, what
I
was her
don't. Yeah, I
name?
don't remember either. You would think I
I don't
would have been
remember
all
her
in.
Becky
You
Lynch.
think I would have been all in on the fucking Irish girl?
Because you know, she was a fighter. She was a redhead. And
Hates her
Becky
name.
her
Lynch.
whole story element was getting her off drugs.
Patricia
Yep.
Cakes.
I don't. Anyways,
Big Tits McGee.
Boo. No, that's the modded version. Is big Tits
the
McGee,
modded version.
where they're just fucking like out to here.
Just.
All right,
Lord.
Bridget. What do you have at 4?
I've got Dragon Quest IX.
Yay!
Yay! That was fun.
It was another one. It was fun. I played. It was fun.
I mean,
Yay! It was fun. I played it.
I mean, I don't know. It was a lot of fun. I mean, I remember it came out and we got married. We went on our honeymoon, and then I went immediately to the Square Enix booth at Comic-Con in San Diego. And of course, there were all these people talking about Dragon Quest there. We got free shirts, didn't we? We got a couple
Yes.
free shirts. You gave one away, but that's okay.
You didn't give me a
Oscar has,
Dragon Quest
Oscar
shirt.
has my slime shirt, by the way.
Yeah. But it was a really cool game. It was your typical Dragon Quest game.
Yes.
It was hard as hell, but I loved it.
I still haven't played any of the Dragon Quest games.
They're good. They're
neither.
just hard.
I know.
Go play your
I
Weeb
know.
game.
Okay.
I know.
I'm gonna
put
go.
my-
I'm gonna also. I'm planning
my
on starting with one of the 2.5D
Go play your Wii
remakes.
game.
So it's gonna start from there.
What Dragon Quest 1 and 2, the 2.5 game. The 2.5 game is actually very good.
Nice.
Very much recommended.
Yeah.
I still have to play the second one. I'm gonna do that off stream though, because the first one really didn't do well for me. Anyways,
I enjoyed it.
Cecil,
So
Mhm.
the only Dragon Quest games I played are the Minecraft ones.
Yeah, I played the
Dragon Quest
Oh,
Builders.
Builders.
I played the
yeah.
Dragon Quest,
Yeah.
but that's the
Yeah,
same
so
thing.
That
I
was
only
the
just
only
played
wincing.
Minecrafting
I
I've
played
ever
like
done.
Dragon Quest Builders too.
Right? Yeah,
and-
yeah. I He's just shaking his head. He hates all of you.
It's like,
Uh,
Yeah.
I
I'm
got it
unfriending all of you.
because I got it
This
because like,
list
it was
is
on
over.
it was on sale for like $5, and I wanted like that kind of game, and it was
Fair.
I was like, okay, it got really good reviews. I want a game. I wanted to, at the time I was in the mood to play something where I could build shit, and it scratched that itch I didn't play it for very long, but it did its job for like 10 hours, and then I was like, I'm done.
yeah.
No, my head is allowed it.
Yes.
Now.
All right.
Okay, Cecil.
Okay. For me, I'm gonna parrot everything Tracy said. Alan Wake. The only thing that I'm gonna add to it is essentially Sutter Kane, the video game. It is it's great.
Have you read Sutter Kane?
Yeah.
You know it.
Do you read Sutter
You know
Kane?
it's an obscure. You know it's a movie reference or an obscure movie reference when Cecil makes it and Blaine's the only one that laughs.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's like, okay, so
It's-
that was definitely a movie
It's John
reference.
Carpenter's
Yeah.
Prince of Darkness. Or-
Yeah,
Okay.
dude, that's one of my favorites from him too. That's
Right.
I ain't seen it.
that's under The Thing and Big Trouble in Little
Or
China.
I'm sorry, fucking in the mouth of Madness. I
Yeah,
totally
Oh, another good
brain
one.
farted. But yeah, it was in the Mouth of Madness with Sam Neill.
Yeah. Ross
Yeah.
is yelling at you.
I know.
you're-
I my
mistake.
brain just
the movie.
I had a misfire. Yeah, it was in the Mouth of Madness. But yeah, it was
yeah, yeah.
the whole do you read Sutter Kane? And it's a great game. And I'm really sad because it took them forever to do the sequel, and then they finally do the sequel, and it was a big disappointment.
And if I remember correctly, wasn't the first game in development hell for a long time?
I think so. I think it went through a
Yeah.
lot of like issues and
Yeah.
whatnot, and they
Well,
they
'cause that
kind of
was
didn't
them
really have a lot of
doing-
faith in it.
Well, because that was that Remedy doing their own thing after not partnering
Payne.
with Rockstar,
Right.
because or
Yeah.
Take-Two, I think it is for the Max Payne
Yeah.
games. Yeah,
hmm But they had,
Which
you know, you
that's
had
just
Sam Lake,
Sam Lake,
you know, in
just
there, and yeah, it's such a neat game. It's really fun. I think, you know, it's got a cool ass story, and it plays out very, very unique. And I think that it
What if Stephen King in real life was dropped into Twin Peaks?
right, you
Right.
know, and it's all his books are coming to life around him. It was clever, it
Yep.
was fun, and like I said, it was Sutter Kane. It's cool. So yeah, go get it. It's don't get the remastered version, stinks though. But so just get the
Oh,
original
really?
version. Yeah, the
Then good that
remastered version, it plays it
plays
they
a little differently.
they fix
adjusted
things that didn't need to be fixed and broke some
Okay.
things, and you're better off just playing the old version.
Because I got like there was a package deal with Control and Alan Wake for like $8, so I bought that. And I was
okay.
like, do I need to play the remaster instead? And I was thinking that, and
No,
obviously
honestly,
not,
the graphic upgrade isn't even that like
it's
much
not
of a,
okay.
it's not even, no, it's a no brainer. Just play the original, and you'll be
Okay.
fine.
The original, the graphics I think hold up on the original.
Yeah, it's good enough. It's creepy.
Yeah.
You know, it doesn't have a
Yeah.
huge draw distance, so it's like it's that old kind of like what they did with Silent Hill, where
Right.
you know, it's like you can't really see too far, and it makes it spooky. You know.
Yeah, because it's all set at night.
Yeah, and then you're all with the
Yeah.
flashlights that keep running out of batteries, and
Those
it's
awful Duracell
The
batteries.
worst
Duracell.
Duracells ever.
Our batteries
Yeah.
are dog shit.
like, ah,
Originally,
you're
Alan Wake
fired,
was,
Johnson. Who signed this contract with Remedy?
Right.
originally Alan Wake is going to be open world. There's also an Alan Wake spin-off called American Nightmare.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah,
I prefer
That
Control.
that you get like that usually comes in the package deals.
I
Like,
prefer
and that you can get if you like Alan Wake and you really do want a little bit more, you can usually get that on Steam sale for like $1.
Well, right now Alan Wake is only
It
$1.50.
came in.
Alan Wake
I
is
was
on
gonna say
Steam,
it came in the bundle with Control, so I got Control, Alan Wake, American Nightmare.
Oh, so you got all the.
for,
Oh
like-
well, then there you go.
Yeah, I got them all. Yeah, I got everything that's available on Steam right now, basically for that
Oh,
franchise.
fantastic.
Because Alan
Cool.
Wake 2 is
Uh,
not on Steam, Epic
Yeah.
Game Store exclusive. Yay!
The remaster doesn't have all that fun product placement.
Oh,
You know what? It didn't bother me because it felt like the real world. You know.
right.
All right, Blade, what do you have for number 4?
So my number 4 game, and this was one that was really hard for me to place because I enjoy the game so much, but the rest on here have way too much, have such a deeper meaning for me. It's like, all right, these are all still bangers anyway. So anyway, number 4, Bayonetta. I played the shit out of that game because like one of my favorite types of games is that like action, frantic action, hack and slash type shit. Devil May Cry is one of my favorite franchises of all time. So, and Bayonetta is, Platinum based on kind of perfecting the action hack and slash game, but, also giving it their own isms that kind of perpetuated throughout the rest of their games from here as well. So, because I believe this was the first game that they did under the Platinum label, under Platinum Games, if I'm not mistaken. But regardless, well, I think it was this, and then Vanquish was another one that they did around this time. But anyway, just absolutely ridiculous, over the top, cheesy, sexy action hack and slash game. Because our titular character, pun intended, is just not only great to look at, but her dialogue's great.
And sadly do not have the big fucking tits clip.
Oh no. Okay.
I'm not giving you that one. You
Come
gotta-
on.
No.
Share,
Just do the
asshole.
Kurt
Big
Angle
fucking
one.
tits.
Just do the Kurt Angle one.
Oh,
Perverted sex.
Basically. But
Bestiality
yeah.
sex.
oh,
What did I walk back to?
yep, right.
Kurt.
Perfect
I'm
timing.
not surprised.
Yeah. But yeah, no. Bayonetta is just it's one of those action games that, like, you know, it is near and dear to me, and it, you know, not just because of the character itself, but just overall how the combat is, you know, level design. For the most part, 3 kind of dropped the ball a bit there, but that's, you know, if we ever do a 2020s something year, then I could go on about that one.
I can't do anything after the 2020s because my list will consist of about 2 games.
Yeah, same.
That's
That'll
fair.
be your best
Yeah.
and worst game.
Same.
It's definitely starting to dwindle, but
Yeah.
it's just great game that stands the test of time as well.
Excuse me. All right, Moon.
Cecil?
Number
I
huh?
sneezed,
3?
but I managed to mute before.
Okay.
You know me, I have to sneeze like 50 times. So
I wasn't sure if you were
I do that too.
or sneezing. So
yes, no, that was a sneeze. I was out in the cold all day, so I'm sure I'm gonna catch. I have something that I caught while I was out in the city.
AIDS.
AIDS. Yeah. Well, no, I got that from the bathhouse.
Okay. All right,
man.
Moon. What do you have for a 3?
Number 3, another one that fell through the cracks. The Saboteur,
Yep.
which I believe was EA. Set in World War II.
That's
you
not how you
play
spell it, is it?
I
EUR.
can tell you. Yeah, let the French person tell you.
mhm.
You play a Irishman who is kind of trapped in World War II Paris, and you end up joining the underground resistance.
I'm sorry. I just read somebody's comment. Go ahead.
I got the
Hold on.
Oh,
Beastman AIDS,
Beastman? AIDS from
Ah.
Rand.
chocolate goo in
And
your
Beastman,
asshole.
of course.
Of course.
And Beastman.
The
I was
meme,
laughing at
the
the red
meme.
comment. But anyway. Sorry, Moon. Go ahead.
You took him out.
So, Saboteur, it's an open world. You're basically single-handedly freeing Paris from the Nazis. One of the interesting game mechanics is any area that's occupied by the Nazis is in black and white with red tones. And as you unlock areas, color comes back to those areas, so you know you've gotten them. Well put together game. It's got a parkour system where you can climb buildings and whatnot to get away. Just well put together. There's a race in the middle of it because your Irishman is a race car driver originally. So they had to put a race in there for some reason. It's kind of clunky. It's a bit like that one from the Mafia games where it's just hard to control the car a bit. But overall, this game was just great. And again, another one of the few that I actually finished.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
We got controversy.
Uh-oh.
What's
This
the
was
controversy?
09.
No.
December of 09.
No.
Oh wow.
Well, maybe Moon didn't
No,
play
no,
it till
no.
January.
I was
of
gonna
10.
say because that
Hold
would have been
on.
on my list.
Hold on. I'm going back to the entry. I want to make sure.
yeah.
Because the entry was
Scandal. They're making a
Or
mockery
more.
of these things.
Well, because I remember this
No.
game because this was the last game that Pandemic did before they got closed down. Yeah.
all right. I didn't read the entry.
Oh, it's okay, Moon.
Whoopsie
The
daisy.
site I got
fine.
it from, I didn't read the entry. It came out in 2010 as a mobile game. You asshole,
Oh.
EA.
Well, you know what? The mobile game is what's on your thing.
No. We're gonna
Yeah.
fix this.
We're gonna fix this.
gonna-
Okay.
We're gonna fix this.
But
Sakura
yeah, no,
Wars.
th-
So yes,
Sakura
Sakura
Wars,
Wars. Fuck
yes.
yeah.
Let me bring up my list and take a quick
I
look.
was gonna say while you're doing
Something.
that, because I recall that this was the same developer that did the Battlefront games as well. The first two original
Go ahead and
Star
put it.
Wars Battlefront games.
All right. From my list of games I didn't put on the list, I will put.
For the record, that's how close this year is. Where you can literally just
Yeah.
take anything out and just stick it
Like,
in.
wait,
You know what?
That's what she said.
Ah!
ew.
I am going to take out the Saboteur, and I'm going to put in Epic Mickey.
There you go.
Oh.
All right,
I forgot about Epic Mickey.
yeah.
Epic Mickey was a great platforming game. Hold on, because I want to get the name.
Wasn't there something
right.
about like
I
an
wanna
ink
get-
pen or a paintbrush?
Paintbrush.
Yeah, you basically the paintbrush. You had your Mickey. It sort of plays on the whole the cartoon where Mickey becomes the sorcerer, the sorcerer's apprentice, I think it was.
Oh, Fantasia.
Fantasia.
Yeah.
It plays a little bit on that, and that Mickey
There's a
finds magic, magic ink, or the sorcerer or creator or whatever it was doing things, and Mickey finds it, spills the ink, and tries to fix everything, and then he thinks he's fixed everything, but an evil thing comes about, and anyways, he gets pulled into it, and it's also, this was the first Disney owned property that featured Oswald the Lucky Rabbit, because Walt Disney had just gotten it back from Universal Pictures. And the developer, the lead was, no, I just had it, and the name suddenly jumped out of my head. Thank you, brain. Warren Spector. Warren Spector put this together. The man behind Deus Ex.
Oh.
Yeah. And in fact, he's a huge Mickey Mouse fan. And I actually got to interview him. Well, not interview, but talk to him about the game, because I was invited to a press thing. But anyways, the game was great. The mechanic of creating and erasing, creating with the paintbrush and erasing with some
An
other
eraser?
chemical. No, it wasn't an eraser. It was a chemical.
Apparently, he's
Dip.
working on a System Shock 3.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Demon.
But yeah, Epic Mickey was a great game. Sadly, it was kind of stuck on the Wii for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Eventually, it finally came to other platforms, but it. I found the controls a little clunky on the Wii, but overall, it was a great game. I enjoyed the hell out of it, and yeah, Epic Mickey.
Nice.
You're talking about Warren Spector? Yeah, he is.
What's that?
He was asking who you were talking about. Warren Spector.
Yeah, Warren Spector.
I was talking about Bush Inspector.
The war.
Oh, man.
Yes. As it should be.
All right. So my number 3, speaking of bangers that nobody has mentioned yet, Pokemon Soul Silver / Heart Gold. We're just gonna do Soul Silver. though.
Pokemon.
You put the
Pokemon.
Pokemon
Now,
Not Pokemon. Let me show you.
most of these
show you
lists that
my
we've
Pokemon.
done,
No money.
we've had Pokemon games that have come out those years, but the years were so good that I couldn't find a way to stick it on there. This one was easy because this is one of the best Pokemon games in the entire franchise.
I was gonna say I've heard like it be renowned, like Heart Gold and Soul Silver is like renowned as like one of the best. Just absolute gameplay.
Pokemon is just cuter cockfighting. Not wrong. But no, this is basically a remake of the OG Pokemon Gold and Silver from 2000. Well, technically 99, it came out in Japan, but 2000s in America. That's why I couldn't put it on my 99 list. But anyways, and it basically improves upon that game in just about every way imaginable, as far as like AI, music. I mean, the story is exactly the same. It brought all the gameplay improvements from Pokemon Diamond and Pearl and brought it into the Pokemon Gold and Silver. It has some of the best, like it has the best rival in all of Pokemon. Anybody that's played the game knows who it is. Kawadu sitting.
Bill Tetley.
Yeah, yes, it's Bill Tetley. Well, you can name him. So if you want to name him Bill Tetley, by all means.
Team Rocket.
I mean, it's
His name is Ass.
Ass, ass,
Just-
turd,
Mr. Ass.
turd, and shit going up against each other.
Yeah.
I know I'm not. I have a hard time selling these things. It is one of
Somebody
the
likes
Pokemon
them. They
games
made a
that
million of them.
if you're looking to get into the series, it is a fantastic start. Because it doesn't have all the freaking like the rough edges that the previous games has. It's a polished version of a previous game that is the original game considered one of the better Pokemon games in the entire series. And I would say this one and potentially the one that came afterwards, Black, which Cecil has a wonderful memory of about getting
I got
lost
stuck in the desert.
lost in the desert.
Is that
I
the first
just-
area?
No,
No.
it's about
A few hours in.
quarter-ish into the game.
Okay.
I said
Yeah.
this game stinks. I'm done with it.
I'm gonna go play Hero Wars.
Yeah,
Yeah, I gotta
exactly.
go play Sakura Wars.
Right. Because it's fucking mechs in 1920s and anime waifus.
I will
Yes,
name
How can you not like it?
I will name you Roger Ebert. Would it be more appropriate to name the Snorlax after Roger Ebert?
Yeah, no, I am the opposite of
I don't-
Roger Ebert.
Snorlax is
I don't
my
know.
Spirit Pokemon.
Which is there a Pokemon without a jaw? Okay, good. I got a smile from Cecil.
Snor-
I was like, this
That-
dark joke better fly with somebody.
oh God, yeah. I
Da-da-da-da-da.
immediately just envisioned him with his like perpetual. poor Roger. Like,
Yeah.
I don't-
Roger.
I don't like him and his shitty movie views, but you know that's a bummer. Getting like jaw cancer.
Yes.
What the shit?
That's
That's
what happened to
terrible.
him.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Fuck.
I think it was like throat cancer that like spread
But it's
to like
spread, yeah.
so they had to like
Ugh.
take out his jaw, and so he had to wear like scarves and shit to kind of cover up. He had like a fucking yap. Basically, it was crazy.
But because he was on television, I
down.
remember. We're gonna talk about Roger Ebert for a second. Apparently, I remember there was because he was on television so much. They ended up making him like a speech voice that could literally
Yeah.
say every single word they needed him to say.
Yeah,
He
they
could
had
still
In
talk.
his own voice.
Yeah,
Yeah, they basically kind of did like a variation of like what they did with Stephen Hawking, where but they took like he had so many hours and hours and hours of him talking that they took it all, they put it into a computer, and it was like whenever he needed to speak, because he couldn't talk anymore. So whenever he needed to speak, he could use this thing and it would speak in his voice. That would,
Yep.
but it was every word, every word that he could possibly ever say. It was kind of now with like AI.
yeah. I
and
was gonna say
shit,
now.
they could do that, and it would be even more like spot on. You know, it's kind of crazy.
But this was like 09, 010.
Yeah, this was a while
09
ago.
and 2010-ish or so. So 010.
I mean, I saw they entered.
Technically, you're not wrong with 010.
I know I'm not.
They
Right.
entered like hours and hours and hours of Joe Rogan into AI, and they were making like fake Joe Rogan shows where it was just like you couldn't tell the difference, and it was really kind of scary.
I liked when Joe Rogan interviewed himself. Anyways, Pokemon Soul Silver, great game, great beginner. Like if you want to start with the franchise, it's one of the best games to start with the franchise. Try it out if you have. If you haven't, if you have, you know what I'm talking about. So,
I'd love
anyways,
to if it wasn't very expensive, but although
I mean,
emulation.
there's ways.
I didn't say
it's
that.
a DS game.
That's true.
Yeah,
plenty of ways to play it.
So for number 3, I'm going Rock Band 3. Because with the people in this room, I couldn't tell you how many hours we probably had locked into playing that game together.
Hundreds, dare I say?
And then we always made poor Cecil always do vocals, and we would always pick the annoying songs for him.
Look, I willingly sang some Hillary Duff songs, so I don't know what you're. I don't know what you're talking about.
Rock Band collab stream when? Well, unfortunately, I believe the servers had gone, so I don't think we'll ever have a Rock Band collab.
I mean, I know there are ways around it, but it's a matter of we'd have to do a workaround for like all of us and in getting all of it. I mean, I'm sure it's possible, but it would definitely require some work.
And Clone Hero probably has something.
Clone Hero,
Yeah.
I would say there's something, but you know, a financial incentive would probably make that happen.
Yes,
Like,
to me, because
I would
it's
also
my
say
stream.
Fortnite.
No, send it to me. I'm the famous one.
Money. Cecil.
Me money now.
Me sick. Send money.
Me
Ooh,
sick.
he card be good.
It's Kern, stupid.
Kern.
Yeah, I'd also say
Hello,
the
mister.
potential of Fortnite
Wow.
for a Rock Band collab, but I just
Oh.
played that the other night, and it's very limited. It's only whatever
Well,
songs
and then
they happen to have.
the
in
vocal
rotation.
is just the button key thing, so it's not like you're really singing.
You're not actually.
Oh,
singing.
it's like it's just a that's
It's
stupid.
yeah.
It's
But
a
I guess
rhythm
that's
game.
probably for the best because they don't want, somebody singing the Sonic 06 song into the microphone, Remember, what was his name? Was it Draguna? Where he would just be
Yes.
singing the
Yes.
fucking
He ripped
Sonic.
it right off.
Haven't thought about him in a long time.
I know. Where did I pull that one out of? God, that was
Wow.
fucking 20 years ago.
Mrs. T just perked up at Cecil's famous comment. I don't get that. Apparently, you said something on stream at one point.
I said a lot of things on stream at one point. Usually
Not
awful.
everything you're proud of.
No, well, I say dumb things, for a living. What do you want out of me? I talk a lot.
Kind of steamrolled all over Patrick's talking
No,
about Rock
well,
Band 3. So.
everything that I have a feeling there's going to be somebody else that's going to go clamor on about
I
it.
have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Plus, we've
Alright,
already
anyway.
talked about it.
Okay.
We
My
started-
number 3 is Super Scribble Knots, which was my favorite Scribble Knots game.
And it's only number 3?
Yes.
Blasphemy.
I know.
Was that the?
Right? This
Yes.
year was stacked.
Yeah.
That wasn't the one with Batman and stuff, though, right? That was just
No,
that's,
that was
that's DC Superheroes.
DC superhero. Okay, that was DC superheroes. Super Scribblenauts was just the second Scribblenauts, I think.
Yes.
Yeah,
And if
yeah,
I'm
that
not
was
it
fun.
added-
They're all
This
fun.
is the
as
one
shit.
where
Oh,
they
yeah.
started to you were able to start adding adjectives
Yeah.
to
Right.
change things a little bit, which
Mhm.
was really fun.
Which led to some horrifying results on my DS stream.
Was it
Such a
you-
great
one of you
puzzle
guys, or
puzzle game.
Mhm.
And
didn't
I think
somebody recently? Oh, sorry, never mind.
no, go ahead.
Well, I was just gonna say, didn't one of you guys recently talk about your kid playing
Yes,
the game?
Yeah.
Maddie is,
Yeah.
and,
Yeah.
and she made the tank sleigh with Santa having a gun.
Yes.
Somebody's been naughty.
You know what would be
Like, yeah, that's my daughter.
day.
you know what would be absolutely
Yes.
killer
Garbage
next-
day.
for the next generation of Scribblenauts if
Mhm.
it's voice controlled. Like
Oh,
that, because that's the thing. Like if
no.
you
Boy.
could
Oh no!
Well, no, what I mean is that, like, because that's the downside to it, is that if you're playing it on the console, you have to do the thing where you move the joy, you
Yeah.
move the analog A,
type
you have to
everything
spell the
out,
word
yeah.
out. At least on the
Mhm.
DS,
Yeah.
we could kind of scribble it in.
Yeah.
But if you could say, brown Cthulhu that's like 100 feet tall, like if you could like that could make it so much more fun and would really you'd be able to come up with some even crazier concoctions, because there's certain things where you just you decide not to put it in because you don't feel like writing it out, or you don't feel like fiddling with it. So I think that would be a really neat step if they do put out another Scribblenauts.
Well, and the funny thing
And they
is that,
really
like,
should.
They
most
certainly should.
consoles have built-in mics either within
I know
the
on the
controller
controller anymore.
or itself. I think the only one that doesn't is Xbox, but I mean we'll see what
Right.
happens to them soon.
Mhm.
They're going away.
Yeah,
They're becoming another Steam.
Mhm.
yeah.
All right, Cecil.
Oh, Splatterhouse.
Oh!
Nice.
Splatterhouse.
Fuck yeah.
It's like Darksiders? No, Splatterhouse. that's
No,
right.
it's Splatterhouse. Splatterhouse is awesome. It
Yep.
is
Oh no.
so
Anyway.
underappreciated. You've
Yep.
got Jim Cummings playing the Terror Mask. You have the original Splatterhouse games as unlockables.
Right.
Really excessively violent, fits the title to a T, is fun to play, is hard but fair. And I enjoyed the shit out of it. It is a killer game.
It was on my short list to play. I had it in my GameStop cart, ready to purchase, and it was on my short list to play until I saw the list of games, and I said, "Oh, I do not need to complicate this."
Eh,
So I didn't end up getting it to play it, but it was on my
you
short list.
still
to try.
you should. It's worth it.
Yeah. It was on my short list for this list. I was thinking about adding it.
I am like one of the big fans of it, and the thing is, there was a guy I know. It was just at one of the It was at a convention nearby here, and there was somebody who came as Rick wearing the Terror Mask, and it was like, holy shit, fucking Splatterhouse cosplay, let's go. So yeah, very, very, very cool. Very much worth playing. If you unfortunately, I don't think it got put on PC or anything.
It
so you
didn't.
have to get
You have to get it on the
console
360.
version. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which
Yeah,
Well,
I-
PlayStation
I-
3, I think, as well. But
Yeah, I enjoyed the hell out of that whole series. I mean, I still have my original TurboGrafx 16 versions.
Me too. Me too. So, all right. I'll be right back. I have something I have to take care of.
okay,
He's got to poop.
let's talk about Splatterhouse. just
No,
on
not
Randy.
Splatterhouse, but yeah, I got
Punch the clown.
He's got to go punch the clown.
We're gonna be talking about the penis.
All right, Blaine. While he's gone, you wanna
yeah.
run down
So-
your 3?
Excellent.
Yeah, my number 3. I'm
think-
having a sudden moment of like, should I swap 2 of these?
Oh,
Sorry.
I thought it was kicking in.
That's it.
Never mind.
Yeah. It's like, oh no.
Mushrooms are
Yes,
kicking in.
it's
Yep.
taking hold.
Uh-oh.
And that's when
All
the
this
acid
talk of
began to take
Splatterhouse
hold.
got us the vapors.
Yes.
Oh Lord. But no, so actually I am making this quick decision. Just gonna do a quick swap here. So my number 3 is gonna be Red Dead Redemption. Just an absolute hell of a time. Like it's one of those games where when I first started playing it, I didn't think I was going to be into it because I've never been a Western kind of person.
Mhm.
Like I've never cared about those kinds of movies or anything. Granted, now it's a little different. But yeah, then so I played it and it's just, a great Western story. The gameplay was fun, basically Western GTA essentially, but it trying to think because it's obviously not nearly as big as 2 or anything like that, or as heart-wrenching. Like if you're to rate those 2, it's 2 over 1 any day of the week. But for 1 and what it is, especially at that time, it was just one hell of a great Western gameplay experience that was an incredible foundation for them to build off of. And when they took like the next 8 years to develop to Red Dead 2. So but trying to think anything. Also, one of the things that I loved about Red Dead as well, not just the single player, but it had a solid like multiplayer for me as well. Or at least like at the time, me and my friends we played the hell out of the multiplayer because it wasn't anything too complex or crazy. And frankly, you could still have fun with that. You could still have fun in it without being sweaty as hell. You didn't have to, it's not like most shooters where it's like you drop off for a week and unless you play nonstop for like a day, your skill level drops. It's like, no, there's a little bit of auto aim in there. It helps you out, and it was just fun. And then of course later on they did the zombie mode DLC, and that was also so fucking fun. So, but yeah, Red Dead Redemption.
Jerusalem Wolf, apparently, I wish I liked Red Dead Redemption. Apparently, he wasn't a fan. Frowned Nose feels like Ubisoft took some ideas of Far Cry 3 from Red Dead Redemption in terms of game design.
Right.
And Scamdar one also had Undead Nightmare, which he did touch upon. So
yeah,
that's
Red Dead Redemption.
Oh,
yep. That's what I talked about.
Blaine had a change of heart and had to switch things around.
Yeah, I literally was looking at my 2 and 3, and I'm just like, no, I got to swap them because my 2 has a fun story attached to it. So, yeah.
Instead of
Red Dead has a good story. I wouldn't necessarily say it was fun, but it has a good story.
Bit of a downer at the end, but
yeah, a bit of a gut punch towards the end.
And that's the thing for me. I'm one who's like, I don't mind gut punches in stories.
I love gut punch. I love a good gut punch.
Yeah,
fucking story.
As long as it's told well.
Yes.
Right.
And not just a gut punch for no reason.
Yeah, I will definitely. It's one of those where like the tail end. Yeah. The tail end of it definitely
just
kind
wait.
of like,
yeah.
Right. The tail end of Red Dead was like that, like
just wait.
You stepping, just having that slight misstep there at the end, but like for the most part, the ride's fantastic. So
yes, and Cecil stinks because he still hasn't played it.
I played a little bit of it, and I was like, I don't like cowboys, and I turned it off.
That was actually funny because that was part of like when I first played this game, I've never been like I don't really dig cowboy movies never dig cowboy movies that much or anything close to that. When like as a kid, everybody would be doing, we're playing cowboys, and I'd try to like throw some sci-fi in there and they get pissed off at me. So like it's
Cowboys versus aliens.
Exactly.
Yeah. Which stunk, unfortunately, but still, hey.
Yeah. It's nice visuals, but that's about it. It was like, oh, pretty colors.
Oh, wow. Where's the substance in this? Oh, things are just happening. Okay.
Other than Daniel Craig's just being like his performance, because it's like, okay, cool. I dig him.
There's a better thing. Cowboy Bebop. And Cowboys in space.
Yeah. But yeah, so Red Dead Redemption.
All right, Moon. What do we have for number 2?
Number 2, Halo Reach. The story.
What's it reaching for?
Halo Reach.
Oh, shit.
There he goes again.
Oh, fucking crushed him. Sorry.
Got him.
Halo Reach, basically a prequel to Halo Combat Evolved, basically telling the story of what happened and why we're here and what's going on. And man, great game, up and down, all around. Great gameplay. The characters each had their own motivations. It's just and then the end, again, a good gut punch for the end, but it lets you play out the end.
Yeah.
In a way that it was a satisfying way of playing out the end to me. But yeah, and I'm sort of an oddball when it comes to Halo, because the 2 Halo games I really, really like have nothing to do with Master Chief. Halo and ODST.
Halo Wars?
No, Halo Reach and ODST. So
Wars.
I don't think I've played Halo Wars. That's the
I have not
RTS
either.
one.
That's the StarCraft one.
Yeah, I'm not an RTS player, so I'm just like, eh.
I dabble in RTS.
I just
But yeah, Halo Reach, up, down, left, right, center. That's just my number 2. Great game.
Reach is the best Halo. I played the demo for the first Halo game, but didn't like it. Will I enjoy any of the sequels?
Play Reach.
Yeah, I'd say either play Reach or ODST. One of those two.
Reach is kind of dialed in the controls and pace so possibly. Always answering Frown Nose.
Yeah. Right.
All right.
Yeah, they kind of nailed it as a swan song for the series.
Yeah.
As far as
so good.
As far as about Bungie is concerned, because I believe that was their last entry.
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
Because 3 was already out by that point. So
yeah, so that was their swan song for the series, and what a way to go out.
Yeah.
Kind of waiting for Cecil to get back before I get to my next one.
Okay.
Might as well have been, considering how the rest of them have performed since then.
Yes, shit.
Too bad there was never any more Halo after that.
And John Halo never shot his gun again.
They never ever made a TV show about Halo where he had sex and took his helmet off.
Rasta Jude. 3 of my top 5 haven't been mentioned yet.
I didn't know about that. I didn't see that.
Wow.
Look at this year.
Oh, the John Halo TV show that had like a
God,
Ford Fiesta in it or some shit.
And since it was Pablo Schreiber, they're just like, he has to take off his helmet. We have to show up Pablo Schreiber.
Mm-hmm.
Do you? Really? Do you
like,
need to show off porn stash from Orange is the New Black? Not really. Anyway.
Master Cheeks.
Yeah, man, that's right, Master
Cheeks.
He was
The
in
Mandalorian has pulled it off. I mean, they've only showed him a couple times, but that was story based.
Exactly. It's
Right.
it was necessary, very necessary in those
Right.
moments. And with
Yep.
Halo, it's something that's notoriously he always does. And they're just like, let's just throw that out the window. Fuck it. It's not
Well,
important.
the other thing is with the Mandalorian, they're not showing Boba Fett; they're showing the Mandalorian. So
Yeah.
this is a different character. So there's not. I mean, I don't think it was necessary for them to show his face, but I'll never understand that like weird thing with like celebrity where it's like, well, we have this famous person, so we have to show what they look. Everybody knows what they look like. Like, you know what?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, they have
about
to
you let the
prove that he's
performance
actually
shine
in the
through?
show.
They have to prove that
But-
he's in the show, you know.
But
but-
here's the thing about the Mandalorian. Most of the shots of him in the armor, it's not Pablo.
Yeah.
It's not him.
oh
Right.
yeah.
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 It's,
I think maybe in the first season,
There's
he
two other
said-
people that wear the armor way more than he
Right.
does.
And then
From
I
what I
believe that there's
understand-
some of it that is just completely a 3D model, you know.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
From what
The-
I understand, it was like the first season he was in it a bit more, and then after that, it was just like,
After
nope,
that,
this dude's getting way too
I
famous.
could've got there.
Yeah.
Because no one is gonna pick these, my two honorable mentions were Plain Sight, a great action LAN party game, and Fairy Solitaire. I've never heard of either of those.
I've
so-
heard of Fairy Solitaire.
Very solid. Actually, I play anytime I order from Grubhub or DoorDash, I play Fairy Solitaire because I sit there and watch the map waiting for them to show up because I'm freaking hungry. Yeah, I Fairy Solitaire is actually a good game if you like solitaire.
Back to not showing people. Carl Urban got the memo. It's basically the Judge Dredd effect.
Yeah, he
Right,
said
yes.
he's like, because that was the thing with Stallone, where they were like, we got to show his face, and it was like, but you'd see like half of it.
You
don't,
can
you know,
tell.
and
You
then
know
with,
who it is. You can.
that's the thing
That's
with
a
like
very distinguished jaw.
yeah, and then with Carl Urban, he like that was part of his thing. He's like, I am not doing this unless I do not take the mask off. And it was the right thing to do. And it was like, yes, and that's why that movie kicked ass.
Because I'm betting studio heads were like, you got to take off your,
Yeah, you gotta. How would they know if it's gonna be? It's Carl Urban. It's like,
Right.
dude, you know, we can tell.
It's
I-
not a movie about Carl Urban. It's a movie about Judge Dredd.
Exactly.
Right.
Also, V for Vendetta was another one
Right.
where they just covered. It was Hugo Weaving, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
They just covered his face the whole movie.
Mhm.
Plain Sight, you're a robot floating in a third-person gravity-free arena, and you have to charge boost yourself around to slash other players with your sword. That does sound like heaps of fun, actually.
Yeah.
All right. So my number 2. Rock Band 3.
Who are you and what have you done with Keith?
I'm surprised that wasn't your number one.
Everybody predicted this as number 1, I bet.
Mhm.
Yep.
Yeah.
No, it is my number 2, Rock Band 3. I probably spent more money on this game than my house.
I believe it.
Jesus.
I
would not doubt it.
downloaded probably 90% of the songs. I played the hell out of this. This is absolutely peak era of these type of games, which is funny because this is the year that Activision took their shotgun out and destroyed the series because it was the last one they released, and after the 10 in like 2 years that they put out.
Well, Activision's business plan for the Guitar Hero games were to double the number every
Yeah.
year.
I'm well aware.
They really wanted it to just go right in the toilet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Whereas EA's plan was basically release one game and focus on releasing add-ons for it, which
Mhm.
Yep.
is why Rock Band survived way longer than Guitar Hero did. But no, it's just a phenomenal game. In terms of the first 3 Rock Bands, in terms of soundtracks, it's by far the best soundtrack, the most diverse. It added keys, which weren't in the previous one. It added the pro guitar or the pro instruments, basically to allow people to start playing the game and maybe learn to actually how to play a guitar.
Yep.
Rocksmith does that better, but Rock Band 3
But
does.
Rocksmith this was for the what do you call them? The rhythm game fan,
Yeah.
whereas Rocksmith was for people who wanted to learn how to play guitar.
Yes.
Yep.
Right.
And the pro guitar for Rock Band 3 did cost about as much as a beginner guitar.
Yeah.
It was like $150 for the pro guitar.
Yeah,
And at that point, you could buy a freaking regular electric
I was gonna say
basic electric guitar from
Get a
Walmart.
Strat clone, and there you go. It's
But no, sadly I can't say if you haven't played this game, go play it, because without all the instruments and 3 other people to play it with, it's not the same experience.
Yeah.
I mean, I still enjoyed the hell out of it playing it solo, but I had every single instrument so I could play it. I don't want to play drums today. I want to sing poorly.
Oh god, yeah. I remember
guitar today, but no, it is a very, very, very fun game. I'm trying to remember like some of the like big noteworthy songs on that one. Roundabout, obviously, that's the one. That's pretty much the song in the game as far as like challenge goes.
Wasn't that one that opened with the Cheap Trick song, or was that 2?
No, that was 2.
2 opened with
2
Hello,
opened with
Ladies and
Hello there.
Gentlemen. Yeah.
I don't think there was a Cheap Trick song in 3.
And 3. It's been, the thing is, I've played them so much. It's like I don't even really remember. I just remember the first one had a lot of covers because they didn't have the money.
Yes.
Right.
And then after that one, that was more or less proved. Although, if you remember, like, because you were there at Classic Game Expo when Tommy was introducing us to it, more or less, and we had the little competition where we were playing, I think Ace of Spades, and we were
See who
trying
you get
to
the highest score.
see who
Yeah.
could get the highest score.
On
Like that
easy.
was
But
yeah, exactly, on easy. Well, I mean, it was new
meanwhile,
back-
Tommy could take out an actual guitar and just play it. And
play the real fucking thing. But he was just raving at his enthusiasm. I mean, I already was sold on it when I saw it, but then his enthusiasm just made it, that much better. And but that was fun as shit. But yeah,
Yeah, all the songs blur after a bit.
yeah.
I mean, if
And
you
especially because I've gotten like all the customs, so
Yeah.
there's so many songs where I'm like, I don't even know if this was like a legit song anymore.
if you told me, like, if you told me the song, and if it was in Rock Band, I could tell you how it came to be. I'm that much of a psychopath. That much of an
I believe it.
autistic idiot savant.
Just
Emphasis
without
on
that
the idiot
pesky
part.
savant part.
Yeah, exactly. An autistic idiot. But no, great game. Nope. Whoops.
Oh no, that was.
I was going to play that and it didn't come out. Oh well, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and as you were talking about it, I was looking through the list here of like the Rock Band Network ones, and I'm seeing like all these that have like 2 versions. One's like a normal and then a double bass version.
Yep.
I'm like, now
The whole
it's all flooding back to me.
the whole
'Cause that's how I kind of first got
that-
it a little
the-
bit.
the whole Zeltodita Attacks Devin Townsend project.
Oh
ha-
yeah.
Basically had like a regular version and then double bass version.
Yeah.
And double bass on that was not not user friendly.
I was gonna say you're switching between like 4 different fucking time signatures during that
Yes.
song. Yeah, it's gonna be fucking wonky. It's like doing this. I'm doing like a 4/5, and then what 7/8? Fuck.
Oh shit, math core.
Yeah, exactly.
That is a band that was never in Rock Band. Strapping Young Lad. I really would have loved to have seen some of their songs in Rock Band, but no, never
realize
to
they
be. Just
They have
drop
a
right.
Dance Gavin Dance song in here as well.
Yep, that was Rock Band Network. That might have been actually had an official release too.
Maybe.
I know Psycho Stick was in there.
Yep. Beer
I
and
got Beer and I think
Mm.
Bruce Campbell, I think.
This is not a song, it's a
Or this
sandwich.
not a song, it's a
Yeah.
sandwich.
Side note: have y'all checked out the Eat parody, the Tool parody that they just did with Eat?
Psycho Stick?
It
No.
was so good. It was
Yeah,
so good.
they're so fucking funny, man.
Yeah.
They're buddies of Cecil.
They
Yeah.
are. They've done, multiple songs for me. They're
Yeah.
good dudes.
All right, Patrick.
Oh yeah.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
My,
I was just go
my
ahead.
number 2, Red Dead Redemption.
Oh yeah.
I loved the original Red Dead Revolver, and I loved Gun, and those were kind of the only 2 Western games there were. And then when this came out, it took what they had done and just mopped the floor with them, and just it was Grand Theft Auto in the Wild West. It had that Western movie feel. Not going into spoilers, but I guess you would call it the fake ending, where it's like that last showdown. You're like, maybe I can pull this off,
Yeah.
but
Yep.
but I love what they did with the prologue. It was that typical Wild West.
Yeah.
The prologue, because it just, I don't know, it
That
was
was
just beautifully done.
Satisfying as fuck.
Because because then you keep replaying it. It's like, maybe I can pull this off, but you can't.
Yeah, there's no way.
It gave you that glimmer of hope, but it was just gut wrenching. But the prologue made up for it.
It kind of softened the blow a bit,
Yeah,
It's just like
because you got that revenge you wanted.
Mm-hmm.
And it even let you, even after that, it let you wrap up the stuff, so it wasn't like the game ended. You just continued on as somebody else.
Hide it with the spoilers, because Frown Nose just said he's still going through it and is at Elizabethtown. So
okay, cool.
But yeah, no, it was really well done.
Gun was RDR for me until RDR came out on the PC. I didn't have a PlayStation 3.
Right.
Woohoo! Somebody mentioned Red Dead Revolver. If only Sabaton had been popular back then for Rock Band, yeah, that would have been nice too, but unfortunately.
That's
all
all.
right, Bridget, what do you have for number 2?
WarioWare DIY. Why are you laughing?
It's such a.
I'm laughing at
It's a
Keith.
Bridget list.
I told you all
know, but
before the stream even started that this
Yeah.
was the most predictable list ever.
No. I'll
because-
explain when you talk about it. Just talk about it. I'll explain in a minute.
Okay. Well, I love all the WarioWare games. But I'm going to be honest with you. With this one, I liked the mini games that they had already supplied for me. I was not crazy about the actual do-it-yourself part. I tried making a game and it stunk. It was hard. It really was. It let you like program your own mini games, and I was not good at it. So I just played it for the mini games they already had available to me. But so much fun. I love WarioWare games. The original is like in my top 10 favorite games of all time.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I
So,
have to say about
I
it.
know. So I was cycling between 2. This almost ended up being my worst.
Really?
Oh.
Yes.
What?
I love the
Wow.
WarioWare series, and this almost ended up being my worst because of the aforementioned game
DIY
design
mode.
aspect.
Yeah.
It wasn't
Yeah, it
you.
was really hard.
It was you would spend hours making a game, and it would be the most basic, just press one button at the right time game.
Mhm.
And oh god,
You gotta actually fucking use the if-then statements to fucking program it or something. Jesus, it
It
takes
was
you that
hard.
long to make that. Yeah. Let me
You
do
gotta
some
think this is
literal
on a
fucking
Game
programming.
Boy, too.
Right.
It was on a
Yeah.
DS.
Still, yeah. It's like, what the fuck?
It was hard.
It's and I thought the games that came with it were also that same because they were made with that program. So they were the same. Like you could any of those games that came with it, you can make with that program, but obviously those are the actual designers knowing how to do the thing. So
Right.
Yeah.
but even still, I did not. This is the
There's a
only one I
game
think I did
engine
not care for.
Maker
And that's okay.
here.
It's not everyone's cup of tea.
But like I said, it's not my worst for the year, so we'll get to that. All right, Cecil.
Well, for me, for number 2, it is also Rock Band 3.
I thought you were
WarioWare.
gonna say WarioWare DIY.
I honestly have.
No, it's
I've
gonna be,
only.
it's gonna be whatever game Keith says is his worst.
No, I think when you see what the number 1 is, you'll probably be like, "Oh yeah, obviously." Rock Band 3, just what everybody else said, really fun. I feel Rock Band 4 was more complete, but I think that Rock Band 3 still was like it just everything hit like they just nailed it in all aspects. It was fun to play. I have so many fantastic memories of playing with you guys, playing with some of my other friends, like in person. I have some friends.
Liar.
You don't have any friends in
I know. Well, I don't have any friends anymore. But yeah, at one point I
But we
had
keep
friends.
inviting him here.
Right. I know. I had some friends. We did Pearl Jam's 10 like from beginning to end. Like we each had I do a great Eddie Vedder. You shut up. And it's I mean that album, that album is their best album, and it is like
No.
I think after that is when they really kind of leaned into it a little bit more. But just such a great game across the board. It's so fun, and I miss the days of just being able to kind of sit down and play that.
I remember doing Rock Band 3 with you live, and we did Even Flow, and you were singing it, and it was like like you'd say
Sitting on a
the
pillow.
word, and then that's all you would do.
Sitting
is-
on a pillow made of concrete.
Again. I don't remember the lyrics now on top of my head, but
that's why I just mumbled everything. But you
Right.
mumbled all the stuff in
no,
the verses.
I was doing the words at the day, like I was singing along with it. If back then I'm just saying now I can't think of the words off the top of my head, but aside from rest is it on a pillow made of concrete.
Yeah,
Again.
that's one of the lines.
Yes.
Rasta Jew, has anybody on the stream got a number 1 that no one else has picked yet? I can confidently say yes, somebody does. But does anybody else?
I think there's 2 of us that have the same one.
Possibly, yes.
I'm
No,
fairly
there's no
certain.
possibility.
I'm fairly certain my number 1 is not on anybody's list.
Okay.
Mine is.
Mine is. So, all right. Blaine, what do you got for 2?
My number 2 is also Halo Reach. That is a game that, like I said, Bungie's swan song for that franchise was the perfect Halo game. Like, just how everything moved, how the weapons felt, the story, the pacing, the music, everything just on all cylinders. And then even the multiplayer was just absolutely fun as fuck for the most part, until and this isn't necessarily a detriment to the game at all. This is just like the situation that happened. It's like, we get the game, we're playing the hell out of it, but I'm in my early 20s at that time, so a couple things got in the way, and then it fell off. And then it's just like, next thing you know, you are so bad in just like a week or so of not playing. after like trying to like play and keep going and grinding through the multiplayer in that game, because that was like one of the times where you started getting like different gear pieces. I think they did that in 3, but I'm not sure. But I know for sure they did it in Reach, where it was just like you progress through ranks, you get new gear pieces to put on to make yourself look cool and different, and like various effects on you. It was fantastic. And then again, like the story and just the overall gameplay, incredibly tight. And then probably one of the caps on this is the reason I made the switch is when I remembered a story. And this also relates to that the bit about not playing multiplayer for a second and then just kind of dropping off a little bit, because so me and all my friends were on there all the time, just playing the hell out of it. And then, some of us start dropping off a little bit. And then there was my one friend who, just kept playing and playing and playing and kept going. But, the kids that are playing like all day long and have no job are starting to get that edge. And that's when, I fell off and a couple of my other friends fell off, but he still kept going. So we're all hanging out there one day, just, having fun. He's playing a few matches before we were going to do something else. And like when we got there, just the overall energy in there was just like, because he is getting stomped by the sweats. Like they're just completely dominating. And he's just getting so mad about it. He's like, I'm putting in so much time, but it's just not enough and all that. And his little 1-bedroom apartment is mostly carpet except for the kitchen, and then like this little small patch that was right by the front door that was like a little bit of tile. And we're playing, and it just got to a point where like he kept losing and losing, and we're all just kind of awkwardly like, all right, is this gonna end soon? I don't know. I was trying to coerce him out. He's like, no, I gotta get a win. I gotta end on a good KD. It's like, all right, dude. Until it got to a match where after he just got absolutely wrecked, he gets up, literally walks, just beelines to the spot where the tile is at near the front door, and spikes his controller right into it. And it just shatters into pieces everywhere. And we were all just like silently just like, And I just kind of just go, maybe time to be done with Reach. He's just like, yep.
Somebody had reached their limit.
See, that reminds me of a guy when I was in the military. He played, what was it? He played a lot of Joe Montana Sport Talk Football 2. To the point where he was beating everybody in the barracks with that game. And one day we got a new guy in, and he played him. And this guy had never played the Sport Talk Football game before. Beat him. Beat this guy who played it and just was mastering it. He got so pissed, he unplugged the controller from the game, and then took it and swung that controller with the like a mace, and just again, just like you said,
over and over,
spiked it into the floor over and over. Pieces are going everywhere.
Man,
and
y'all
we're
have
like,
friends with some rage problems.
Yeah, we're like, dude, it's not that bad. You just busted your controller. What are you gonna do? And he's like, I can go buy another controller. That's not a problem. I just got beat by a noob. It's like, dude, I think you really
buddy.
You really need to sit down and chill.
Right.
That's why I just play single player games.
Right?
I do the same with single player.
It's funny that friend doesn't play many multiplayer games anymore. What do you know?
I'll jump on
Like,
an
I stick
MMO
to
every
s-
so often, but nah.
Right.
Screw your PvP
It's
nonsense.
like this is a same friend who got super into like I think Satisfactory. He just like dove headfirst into that. And
Yeah.
and that's like a crazy build game. So it's like, yeah, don't have to worry about too much bullshit with that.
Yeah, any online game I play these days, it's got to have a single player component to it.
Yeah.
All right. A few from 2010s that have not been mentioned yet. BioShock 2, Mafia 2, Mass Effect 2, wait on that last one. Limbo, Stalker, Call of Pripyat, Split
Pripyat.
Second, Assassin's Creed 2, Brotherhood, Battlefield 2, Bad Company, Kane and Lynch 2, Amnesia Dark Ascent, Metro 2033, Black Ops, Split the Cell Conviction, Prince of Persia Forgotten Sands.
It was a banging year.
I was
It
gonna say
was.
There's a
tells
lot of
you
good
how
shit this
stacked
year.
The year is
Like
There's-
there
Darksiders,
bring up-
Force Unleashed
All right.
2.
Dante's
Force Unleashed 2 was
Inferno,
a
Fable
dip.
3.
Yeah.
no, yeah.
So
I agree
I
with
got to
you.
bring up a quick.
We can only
Quick
pick
story.
5 and 2 honorable mentions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
sorry.
I do
Options
have
are
to bring up
limited.
a quick story about Split Second, because
I also thoroughly enjoyed that game as well. So
yeah, I enjoyed the hell
yeah,
out of that game.
so good.
But at the year that came to PAX, I was a PAX enforcer working in the expo hall at that. I think that was my first year in the expo hall, and they had a booth set up next to another game, and this other game, I was like, and I had both. I was in charge of both booths, and the other game was all right, but I didn't see much potential for it. Thinking it's kind of niche and it's not going to go anywhere. But the Split Second game, that's a lot of fun. There's a lot of people coming in, they're playing it, they're enjoying it. That other game that I didn't think was going to do much, wasn't going to go anywhere, League of Legends.
Oh shit.
Wow.
Oh shit.
You're not in charge of my investing anymore. I am never having you invest any money for me.
Oh
Wow.
god.
I think Betamax is going to take
Yeah.
off.
That's a cool
Oof.
story.
Oh.
Oh. Okay. So how are we going to do the
Are we doing soundtracks? next?
Soundtrack.
Yeah, we're doing soundtrack and then
want to do
so-
soundtrack first?
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hold on. Can we do worst first?
No.
No,
Yeah, I'm
let's
cool.
go worst going into best.
Okay.
Does it mess up
There's,
the
there's an
reveal or
issue. That's
something?
all I'm saying. Okay. Go. All right.
Yeah.
Moon. What do you have?
So I didn't really have a soundtrack pick before today.
Most people didn't. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. I had to
I
stop and
did
think
because he
about it.
kept going on
and,
about it.
I ended up having to go with the one that I kind of remember and it worked well with the game, and that is the soundtrack to Alan Wake. I thought it created a good atmosphere. You know, the regular soundtrack and it created a good atmosphere. The extra songs that it put in there with the old the old gods of
Asgard.
Asgard, they all worked with the game just perfectly, and helping create atmosphere, helping create what was ever going on in the situation, like where you had to fight around the actual concert that was going on. So yeah, that's my choice is the soundtrack to Alan Wake.
Sorry, I got to do something real quick.
No problem.
That,
Punch the clown.
no, I don't have to punch the clown.
Not yet.
Not yet, anyways.
He does that before bed.
Yes, exactly. Where is it? Sorry, I realized I copied something incorrectly. I was just fixing it. It's just trying to do that all into the gun is annoying. Okay.
No problem.
Alrighty. So my soundtrack. I wanted to do worst first for a reason, but my favorite soundtrack of that year, Final Fantasy 14.
Oh.
Okay, I see where this
There
is
were
going.
I was actually before the stream, I had Harmony of Despair Harmony of Despair as my favorite soundtrack. And then the more I thought about it, I was like, I kind of don't want one that's just nothing but remixes.
Yeah.
And then
Did Soken do that one too? As well as ARR? Was Soken the musical director for for Base 14 soundtrack?
I believe
Do you
so.
No. Oh,
And for the
fuck,
most
okay,
part, Base and A Realm Reborn up
ARR.
until patch 1.2 or 2.2 is pretty much the same soundtrack. There's a couple of songs like from Base that aren't in A Realm Reborn, but for the most part, most of the hits, answers, Great King Moogle
Yeah.
Those are all in the original. So
okay.
So yeah, Final Fantasy 14. Like I mean, just honestly, answers alone is enough to drive this soundtrack to number one. And I see Patrick laughing because I have a funny feeling that is exactly what he was thinking.
No.
Okay.
I thought you were going to do Harmony of Despair.
It was my number one, and then more.
No, I'm laughing for another reason that'll be funny here in a minute.
Okay. It was, but like I said, I thought about it and I was like, I don't want to do nothing but remixes. So we'll just go with but Harmony of Despair is still fantastic soundtrack, by the way. So but anyways, I don't want to gush too long about the soundtrack because Patrick.
My soundtrack, I'm gonna go with Super Street Fighter 4 because it's Street Fighter music and you can't go wrong with some of those stage themes. They're so iconic. Essentially, they're just remixes of them, but you can't beat Street Fighter music.
I will at least say, like, I don't know. Each Street Fighter has like their own kind of dash to what the music is doing. Just it's just one of those where, for me, Street Fighter 4 as a whole felt like very all over the place with their music but not quite in a bad way, but also in a way that didn't like grab me as much. Like I was a really big fan of Street Fighter 5's music.
Some of the songs you had, they grew on you. Like, it's like, I don't know about this version, but then you listen to it more, and then it finally grows on you.
Oh, did Super do away with indestructible? That got to me after a while. I can't hear it anymore. I'm sorry.
I did like it, but no, I think you're right. I think after hearing it like for the 50th time, it did start to get really annoying.
Super got rid of it. They did more of the instrumental version of it remix.
Okay, that's fine then. Instrumentals are pretty good on that, but yeah, it's one that took a different path with their music than some of the other points in the series, because I feel like a lot of Street Fighter, other than 2, most of Street Fighter leans very much into like, very hip hop type, type beats and things. 5 was a little mix of that as well, but they, at the end of that, they kind of started leaning more towards that, because I think it's probably the same music director that towards the end of 5 is what went on to 6, which 6 just hammered home the hip hop soundtrack. So, but good shit.
All right, Bridget, what do we have?
Oh, also Alan Wake.
Oh yeah,
I gotta play this
songs.
game apparently.
War by Poets of the Fall is still like one of my favorite songs. And in the game, when you're at the part when it plays and you're having to fight off all the shadows and stuff coming at you, one of my all-time favorite just scenes from any video game. I dug the hell out of it. It was awesome.
All right, Cecil.
I am going to save my score for my number one game so I can talk about it all at the same time.
Well, no, don't do that.
Dick.
Well, I have to because
That's a
it's like
smile.
I don't. It's not gonna make it'll
Fine.
make sense.
All right.
It's Guitar Hero.
Exactly.
Yes, it's Guitar Hero Beatles.
Actually, Warriors of Rock did come out that year, but
Did it? Oh, okay,
yeah,
it's not
no,
Guitar
nobody
Hero.
wants to play that when Rock Band 3 exists.
Yes.
Fine. All right. Blaine, what is your soundtrack?
So this is one that it just hits on so many notes. It's Mass Effect 2. That soundtrack is one that
Suicide
so-
mission. That's all
yeah,
you need.
suicide.
Is
Yeah,
that
exactly.
The one where
Suicide
you choose
mission.
the planet.
No, that's Uncharted Worlds from the first game.
God, I heard
Oh,
that
yeah.
song so many times. I still think about it when I go to sleep at night sometimes, and I've never played a Mass Effect game before.
I
And
think
that
about
damn
Miranda's butt
song.
before I go to sleep.
Right there with you,
But you
dude.
got a
Right
Yes.
there with you.
Oh, yeah.
great ass,
Yeah.
and you got your head all the way up it.
That's a lot of cake there.
When I think
Oh,
of
yeah.
asses, woman's ass, something comes out of me.
Yeah. I'm sure we'll be speaking more to the effect of the soundtrack and how it affects that game, and even just while you're listening to it on your own. So that's where
Dude,
I'll
don't
leave
cry.
that one. And
Gosh. This guy's got tears coming out of his eyes.
Dude, you don't understand.
No, I guess I
Tears
don't.
coming out of his eyes.
I
again.
Glad
understand.
somebody-
I
see another boy.
understand.
Mass erect, am I right?
Boners.
That's the porn version.
All right, so now we're going on to worst.
Yep.
Lovely. Moon, what do you have for worst game of 2010?
Worst game of 2010. This might be a little controversial pick because I'm sure some people like the game, but Dante's Inferno.
Oh, boo.
I mean,
Your hate fuels me.
it's
You got a demon that has little babies come out of her nipples, and you have to fight them. It's like, come on. How can you? hate
You're
that?
getting boos from the audience too.
I completely understand because it was a hard one to choose. In that most of the game is good. I enjoyed most of the game, but there were parts of the game, and I think it's just my judgment of spatial things that I just got so frustrated with and just could not pass for the longest time. And it's just the simplest thing: swing and
It's
land.
funny that you say that. Because when I get to my worst game, there's some similarities there.
So and Cecil can kind of vouch for this because we played a game a number of years ago. It was the Hellboy game
Hellboy game. I knew you were gonna bring up Hellboy.
where I had trouble getting. It was a simple thing. You just had to jump
Just like
over
level
like a
design and
lava
mechanics
river or
are just
Well,
something
that
like
one that
off
one was
or
a
something.
lot clunkier
Yeah.
than Dante's Inferno, but
But
yeah.
it was the same thing essentially. It's a
same
simple
thing, yeah.
Just swing and land. And I spent a good 20, 30 minutes in one section just trying to do this thing. And I was doing it because I had to review the game. I promised that I was going to review the game. And it just so frustrated me. And it just kind of
But you
brought
get
down
to
the whole
fight. But you fight the devil at the end, and his dong's hanging out.
Right.
I think that says something about you, Patrick.
I
Like,
love
I'm just gonna
Dante's
whoa.
Inferno.
I
And
thought you were
whoop,
going to say I love
hit
dogs.
him in the
Jesus.
dong. It was. I mean, it was.
We're gonna be talking about the penis.
For a game that took place in hell. I think they did a pretty good job of
Yeah.
representing hell, like with
I
all
mean,
the bodies and dismemberments and nudity and creepy weird demon. You know, it was. I understand. I get what you're saying. You know, I enjoyed it. Actually, almost made it into my like list, but I just thought it was really fun, and you know, what was Beatrice? You know, just yelling Beatrice the whole game. But you know, but I get it. You know, it's I think there was a lot of platforming where it was like, oh, well, come on, you know.
Yeah, and to be fair, I mean, I enjoyed a good chunk of the game. It's just me trying to pick a worst game for this year was hard because I can't remember playing anything that I had problems with the exception of Dante's Inferno. So I completely will accept all the boos and jeers I'm getting because, you know, like I said, I enjoyed a good chunk of the game, but it was the only one I can remember that I had so much frustration with.
That's fair.
Understandable.
Jerusalem Wolf. I loved Dante's Inferno so much I bought it 3 times. The act,
Damn.
If they would if they'd port it for Steam, I'd fucking buy it again. Like, because I totally wouldn't mind playing it again. I played through it like 2 or 3 times.
It's not gonna get you to get the service, but it is on the Game Pass.
A what on Xbox?
Xbox, yeah.
Yeah, but I need a working
which is also
Xbox.
on the PC. So,
but no, I want to buy it. I don't want to like stream the fucking thing.
Just saying that there is a way you can play it.
There is a way. Okay, well, I appreciate that. There is a way to legally play it.
And Bill,
Yes.
Bill,
you know who?
Or excuse me,
Who's that?
I don't know. Sorry,
Right.
Cecil. To be fair,
Probably tripping on LSD again.
yeah,
yeah. Old
Talking
damn
about
hippie.
Hell and Hellraiser and Dante's Inferno. So there's LSD involved.
Yeah.
To be fair, Xbox is trying now to bring all the Game Pass games that are on Xbox to the PC. So because evidently they want to be more PC focused.
Dang, that almost seems like a confirmation that their next Xbox is just going to be
But there's not going. No, there's not going to be. I honestly don't think there's going to be another Xbox.
Personally, I
think
don't
it's just
really
ending.
think. I think we'll just get like Xbox branded, like they'll get with some kind of manufacturer and just like push out
Kinda
a PC that kind of like the Steam machine.
Well, kind of like the ROG Ally Xbox.
Oh
X.
yeah.
I think they really think that like they want to be the Netflix of video games, and video games I don't think are something that you can Netflix. You know, I think that
not with America's network infrastructure. It's dog
seriously.
shit. And we're too spread out for it to really be good in any considerable amount of time.
The thing is, oddly enough, Microsoft's game streaming is probably one of the best out there. But yeah, even still. Yeah, Game Pass, you can still download the game. You don't have to stream it. So there's you can get it. You can get it. You can get the game. You can get Dante's. Okay. Continuing on.
All right. So my worst, which if you couldn't figure out what my reaction as far as having to do soundtrack first, is Final Fantasy 14.
Yeah.
It says a lot when a game is so bad they need to blow the whole world up and redo it. I will say this. Hell of an ending.
Right.
That last cutscene is phenomenal. I wish I saw it live, but since I couldn't fucking play the goddamn game because it was broken as hell. Oh,
yeah.
Of course. Hold
on. Oh shit.
I finally get to show something off.
Right.
Now, I have the OG. I got the collector's edition so I could play it early.
Nice.
Stupidest mistake I ever made. Yeah, exactly. So I have a feeling I'm not the only one with this on my list.
I have it, but it's in. I have mine in storage.
Yeah. It is.
We were all there.
It was
fighting chocobos.
I couldn't. I would have loved to have been able to play the game. I could barely get out of Uldo without everything crashing on me.
Yeah.
Don't.
Every
Okay.
single
So
time.
here, let's just piggyback. Even if you got out of there,
Sure.
there was nothing.
Yeah.
We'll
They
tag
didn't-
team. Here you go.
They never
you couldn't
explained, like,
jump.
usually in an MMO, they
Oh,
give you
add me too.
some
Add me too.
do better than others. Some do better than others to give you a little bit of a tutorial. They gave you nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And and they capped XP. You could only get so much a week in the stupid gauntlet system that they didn't explain.
I forgot about that. Yeah.
You wandered
Like,
around.
I wish
a
I got that
Pokemon
far to
desert
understand that.
That would
Same.
and it was just a desert, and it was like, this looks exactly like that. And
Yeah.
it's like, it's like, fuck this, log
it's-
out.
It is a shame because I heard by the time like 1-1 rolled around, it was decent.
The
It's an
damage
alright
was
game.
done. It's like, back to
Right.
WoW.
Yeah.
Back to
Yeah.
WoW.
But nobody was like very few people were playing it because the initial fucking launch was
Initial launch was bad, and then
awful.
also just how the game ran as well. That never actually improved. That
never actually
because-
improved. Okay.
Right. It was because there was still the design philosophy behind most of it that, like, the polygon counts there's still so many sections that had like high polygon counts for shit that didn't need that. And it's just like, no, like a fucking vase. Same as a character model. The fuck?
I do like the 16 callback though, Final Fantasy 16, when they had you go to the grape vineyard and if you looked at the grapes were all pristine.
Oh yeah, I remember that. The Squapes scenario
You could
from
see- you could
Shadowbringers.
See the dew glistening off the grapes.
I know they were like perfect. They're like, hey, like Yoshi P was just like, y'all wanted to fuck around with what we did in 14. Guess what? We'll make the best grapes you've ever seen. You want to eat them from your screen. Delicious.
And I guess funny, ironic thing, it's like, now granted, there's parts of me that likes 11, but it's like, yeah, you know what? I'm going back to 11. It was kind of the EverQuest effect, where EverQuest 2 is so bad, people went back to 1.
Right.
Big time.
Although this said, one of the best comebacks in video game history, though.
Exactly. Yeah.
Because
Like,
A Realm
they're-
Reborn is really fantastic. So
It's fantastic. Obviously, not without some of its own flaws that they've kind of fixed over time, but
Yeah.
like it was still significantly better. It was
Mhm.
from a technical standpoint, it was designed so much better. Fights, and then your overall, like, the leveling system was significantly, it's not tied to fucking gear. It's just they were like, hey, let's just grab some shit from WoW and then do our own little spin on some of it and go from there. And it's like, that's what you need to do, really. When it comes to MMOs.
Let's take WoW and bump up the speed by like 3 times. 'Cause
Yeah.
everything in I don't know. I thought everything ran faster in A Realm Reborn when compared to WoW. It could also just be forgetting
think
how
at
WoW
the
ran before that.
Right. I was going to say maybe at that time it was a lot more like that, but I know like by the time I kind of my last expansion with WoW, and because I was playing that and 14 at the time, when I was playing Legion, and when I went from like Legion back to 14, it's like, okay, so when you hit a button in WoW, that shit goes off. It's like immediate. in 14, there's a little bit of like a smidge of a delay, but the thing that they do in 14, I feel they have done in that game significantly better than WoW is overall like fight mechanics.
Yeah.
Their fight mechanics are there's a lot going on, and you know, and I also the fact that you could just level everything on one character. You don't have to make a bunch of different alts, and you know, getting something to level another job on that same character significantly easier than getting whatever gear that you needed on another to level an alt in WoW.
Yeah.
Because I remember getting that shit was a pain in the ass. So, but anyway.
I had forgotten WoW, the gameplay kind of sped up once Legion came out because they needed him to make the Demon Hunters came out and they were designed to be really, really fast. So,
yeah.
Anyways. All right. Enough ranting about.
My turn.
Yeah.
Yes. Sorry.
Okay. So this might shock you all because that little character up at the top that's green is in this game.
Okay.
But I thought the worst game was Super Mario Galaxy 2.
Oh, really?
Wow.
Yes. And the reason is it was so disorienting to play. There was something about walking on the planets and having like a 3D effect and like jumping from one place to another, and I just got so lost, and it kind of made me nauseous to play. And the first one, same thing, but I tried the second one and same effect. So
right,
I really couldn't play it. It
I'm
was
in the same
unplayable
boat.
for me.
I was going to say that's a fair case. I can play them a bit, but I get where you're coming from on them because it's one of those where it's like when I played them, it's always like, you know, I've never completed any of them, but yeah, just playing them, jumping from one to the other when like, you know, you go like woo, and then the gravity takes hold from the other one. It's just it does mess with your brain a little bit. Like
If
it's
go ahead. Sorry, go ahead. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, yeah, it just kind of, yeah, like you said, slightly disorienting, but for me, it was more like it just felt more like a tinge of anxiety while I was playing. That so it wasn't like it didn't hit me, but yeah, I get it. It's like if that feeling was greater, it probably would be like, oh, I can't do this now.
Oh, I felt like I had to go throw up the few times
Right.
that I tried it. I couldn't make it through a level. And you know, I got the same feeling from, was it Twilight Princess? Where you had like the boots, the gravity boots or whatever, where you could be upside down in some of the temples.
That
Was it Twilight Princess? It was a Legend of Zelda game. I can't remember which one it was.
wasn't
though.
Skyward
Where you could be
Sword,
upside
maybe?
down. Possibly. And I couldn't play that either for the same reason. It was disorienting as hell.
I think
There's just something about the characters being upside down and 3D.
Yeah.
It fucks with my brain. I can't handle it.
I think it's Twilight Princess.
It is
that
okay.
had it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got
Yeah.
to a certain temple where that happened, and I was like, I can't do this anymore. I can't even keep
Yeah.
going.
So
And it
Twilight Princess,
annoyed
you
me
get the
because
iron boots, and
yeah,
it
and it
magnetizes
annoyed
you
me
to
so
things.
much because I loved Twilight Princess up until that point, and then I couldn't play it anymore.
Did you play Majora's Mask where you got to the temple that was upside down?
I never played through all of Majora's Mask.
It was the last temple in the game, so
That would be why.
if you didn't play through
yeah.
all of it, you didn't play
Did
it.
not play
All
through
right.
the whole thing. No.
I
I didn't have the expansion pack for 64.
If it was just one level that had like that 3D effect and running out, because I know Sonic Adventure 2 has a level where it's like 3D effect exactly like Super Mario Galaxy, but it's one level. It's not the entire game. So if it was just one level, then yeah, it's doable. But the entire game like that, I can't do that either. I'm with you on that. Cecil.
But Yoshi was in the game, so I really wanted to like it, but nope. Nope.
And the
Mine
movie.
is 99 Nights 2. I really,
Mm.
really, really enjoyed the first 99 Nights. It was kind of like Samurai Warriors or
Dynasty Warriors.
Dynasty Warriors. That's a dynasty. It's like Dynasty
I'll be right
Warriors,
back.
but
All right.
you had 6 different characters, and each one you played through the whole game, but you got a different part of the story. And so the game in and of itself wasn't tremendously long, but then you played through it with each of the characters, and each one played significantly different. And you got a different chunk of the story. And then by the end, if you played it with all the characters, you got like the full story of what happened. And it was really cool. And then 99 Nights came along, and I was all excited. And the reason why I didn't mind playing through the first game 6 times was because it was fun. And in this, they changed the combat and it's no longer fun. And the big thing with the first game was that all the battles were out in the battlefield, and you had hundreds of people all coming in on you at all sides.
It was a
You were
Muso
using-
game, like
Yeah.
Dynasty Warriors. Yeah.
It was basically it was Dinosaur Warriors, with like hot anime girls and anime dudes and stuff. And
There you
so
go.
yeah, right, it was great. But then what they did with
Right
the
in your
with
wheelhouse.
this one
Yeah.
was they moved it there were missions that were inside. And so you got people coming at you inside, and the buildings that you're in is like a maze. So you have to wander around and try to find the way out. And the killer of it was that the walls had hitboxes. So you're in a contained room where hundreds of people are coming at you from all ends, and you're trying to swing your sword. And again, anime character, so your sword's the size of a fucking jet ski, and you're hitting the walls, and you're ching,
Oh.
ching, ching, and of course they don't have that problem, so they come and it's not fucking fun. It drove me nuts, and I was like, maybe if I make it out of this part, maybe this is just the bad part. And no, it kept going. That was the whole bad part. So I got really, really annoyed. And yes, so I mean, maybe they patched that down the road somewhere.
No,
I
probably
don't
not.
know, but probably not. Considering the fact that they never made a 99 Nights 3, I imagine that they didn't, and they just it bombed. But it pissed me off because graphically, I thought it was good. It was good for the time, and it started off like with promise, but then once you got to that part, like there were already cracks showing, like I said, because it wasn't as much fun. But once that happened, where I'm like, okay, you're putting me indoors, and I can't swing my freaking sword. No, it stunk.
I missed a lot of that. Can you repeat it?
99 Nights. No, it was bad.
Okay, so we're going to number ones now.
Oh,
fun. Unless Blaine has more to talk about with 14.
Yeah, no, I don't. It's
Do you have
Less
one?
said, less said the better.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I figured our rant was enough.
Yeah, I was gonna say That's why I was like, just tack me on. Just tack me on.
Okay.
All right. What is the best games of 2010?
All right.
What
Here we
is
go.
one of them?
Number one for me, and it was also the game I picked for my game of the year in 2010, was Enslaved: Odyssey to the West.
Oh yeah.
How should I
Wow.
put that on here?
Would not have guessed that at all.
I've played that one. It's good.
Yeah,
a
it's
good game.
really good.
Monkey.
Monkey.
Future Monkey.
And if Cecil hasn't played it, I would be very surprised because
Oh, I have it back there. I assure you, I played it.
it's set in that ever-loving post-apocalyptic world.
Ah, yes. that's
Oh,
Cecil's
boy.
favorite.
It's
The story is Monkey he starts out, he's a prisoner, breaks out. He helps a woman that's also a prisoner, helps her get out real quick. They're fighting through this train, essentially. It's like, and anyways, they get to an escape pod. She gets in, leaves him behind. He ends up somehow tagging along. It's been a while since I played it, but I do remember that when he wakes up, he's got the monkey crown on suddenly, which is in the game actually an explosive device because she put it on him because she needs help getting back to her people. And the post-apocalyptic world is such that there's mechs wandering around the landscape, and they're programmed to eliminate humans, and so she needs all the help she can get to get back to her people. And this crown that's put on him is linked to her, so if she dies, he dies. That's part of the big. So the game is like a big escort quest. But the good thing is it's not an escort quest.
Though.
Well, and that's
it's a good escort quest.
This is a good escort quest.
She's no slouch by any means.
She doesn't. Yeah, she doesn't just wander off and die. She
doesn't wander off and die. She doesn't wander into your fire and you accidentally kill her. She actually hides, and she has some powers that can help you during your battle. And the pacing was put together really well. And doing some quick research about it recently, just to refresh my mind about it, I forgot that, certain things like, well, I knew that Andy Serkis was the actor that they got to do Monkey. He did all the body capture, the voice, and everything. He actually also voices one of the other characters at the end of the game. But what I didn't realize, or I completely forgot, or whatever, was that the game was also written by Alex Garland. And if you don't know who that is, he's the guy behind 28 Days Later. And this was in a time where he was trying to get into more video game. He felt that the future was in video games. And so he wanted in on that. And he became such an integral part. Yeah, and he became such an integral part of helping develop the game that they ended up giving him an executive producer credit on the game. But yeah, it was.
He did Dread too.
Oh, did he?
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that a situation where somebody else got like the technical credit for it or something for Dread, or did he actually?
No,
get his credit for that.
No, he wrote it, and then it came out that he also directed it.
Oh, right. Okay.
It was vice versa. It was taking away, like they had the other director who got, but so he ended up getting vindicated like years later. But
okay,
I think because he wasn't in the Directors Guild or whatever at the time, and that was a whole. I don't remember the exact because it's been a few years.
I remember it was a pretty messy thing. So,
but yeah, he also was why Dread was so good.
But yeah, so this game, it's just the platforming was perfect. The combat was perfect for me. The story was great. At the beginning, it's sort of Monkey doesn't like this gal because basically, she put this explosive on his head essentially, but eventually,
yeah, what a bitch.
Yeah, but eventually, by the end, there's a bit of a romantic element to there. Even at one point, she said, she's like, I will take the thing off of you, and he's like, no, leave it. It helps motivate me, essentially.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just a phenomenal game. It's also one of the first games that really tap into not only motion capture, but motion capture of the face.
Right.
so that they could act. So what do they put? How they put it? Because a lot of Alec Garland's writing for the game was such that there wasn't dialogue; it was more acting, and so that technology helped lend to that and helped with the game. So, yeah, that's my number one game for 2010: Enslaved, Odyssey to the West.
Chat was commenting that Alex Garland is absolute dog shit now. So I had to go and look at his IMDb.
I don't agree. I loved Ex Machina. So
but Ex Machina now, God, was what, like 10 years ago,
right? And
I thought,
and
he did
heard
Annihilation, which I thought was disappointing. He did Civil War, which I haven't seen yet, but it kind of was like,
Yeah,
I don't know.
I couldn't tell you what he's done lately, but I do know that in the past he's had some hitters.
I will give him the benefit of the doubt simply for Dread and Ex Machina, because both of them were fantastic.
Okay, yeah.
So.
If Men was also, that was a weird one. That was a pretty big misstep. Because I'm seeing from chat that one. It's like it was his, like, him trying to do like a straight horror movie, I think, and it was. Really...
I haven't even heard of this.
What?
Men, yeah,
men.
Because like every dude in the town ends up like looking the same. It's like really weird. Like they all have the same face, and she starts freaking out, and just gets really. Yeah, from what I heard, the ending is just like really fucking bizarre, and you're kind of just
that
like.
was interesting.
It's like bizarre, but not in like an intriguing way. Just like, like, what the fuck do you mean by this? Like, kind of like, and not in a curiosity, like, what?
Oh,
like
and
a
he
dude
wrote
giving birth to another dude or something happens.
He
like
wrote
that.
he wrote
Really
DMC
weird.
too.
I was gonna comment on that.
He wrote that?
Yeah, he wrote that with Don't Tay.
Alex, no way.
Yeah.
What?
And I don't know if you're looking at the same film list, but evidently he's working on the script for and is slated
Ring.
to direct Elden Ring.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Ooh, Rasa Jew, thank you for the bits. I finally get to say that.
There you go.
Hey.
I'm gonna let you finish, but top 5 2010 games: Fallout New Vegas, Metro 2033, Just Cause 2, Worms Reloaded, and Alpha Protocol.
Fair. I mean, Just Cause 2 was very fun.
Now I gotta figure out how to.
The Just Cause games are just like big sandboxes.
I know.
It's like
by the end, you're just like
blow shit
latching
up and
1,000 rockets onto the ass.
And on that, Crackdown 2 came out too. And that was good dumb fun.
Oh my
Crackdown! That's another one that I had on my list.
Yeah.
Just Crackdown 2 was so fun.
Yeah.
Just I'm gonna climb up this building.
That was on my short list.
See, my issue is I delete all the games that were going to be on my list, so I wouldn't like think to look back and go, no, I need to change that. So I
make like a master list and then go down and weed out. All right, well was this really better than this? And
no, I make my list,
pretty much what I did.
and as soon as my list is made, I delete all the other games that I've played that year, so I don't think to go back and check.
Well, it's a good thing I didn't do that because.
Yeah, you would have.
Yeah, really, you would have been like, "Oh, I need one."
How do I replace the saboteur?
Okay, so unfortunately, I don't have a number one. No, unfortunately, I do not have a new game. So, but my number one. Oh, hold on, I can't type. There we go. Red Dead Redemption.
Hell yeah.
Okay, you threw me off. I thought you were gonna go Cataclysm.
I thought you know what?
Well, wait, time out. At first, I thought you were gonna do 14 and do it over whole. Because when you're like, oh, I don't want to do my soundtrack first.
No, because my
I'm like,
my
oh, this is gonna be
soundtrack
funny.
was
He's
my
gonna say-
worst game. That's why I didn't want to do that.
See, I thought it was gonna be your best game, and I'm like, this is gonna be hilarious.
Yeah,
I was
same
gonna say
here.
it's the worst game.
Yeah.
That's what I thought was gonna happen.
No, saving it for the worst game. Cataclysm, I didn't discover that what came out that year until I finished my list. And at that point, I was looking at all the games, and I'm like, I don't want to get rid of any of these because I put a lot of hours into Cataclysm. I put so many hours into Harmony of Despair, and I knew that one. I figured Cataclysm was going to be like highlighted more, so I wanted to put something that I didn't think would be highlighted as much. And then I couldn't take 13 off of not only the same reason, but I've also 100%ed 13, so I wanted to have that on there. And then the rest of them, that would be my top 5. So that's why I didn't try to squeeze Cataclysm after finding out it came out that year. But anyways, we're not talking about Cataclysm. We're talking about Red Dead, one of my favorite games of all time. And it's going to be tough to like talk about because people have already like talked about it at length. So I will be quick. I did not care much for RDR2.
Neither
so
did
I'll just
I.
come out
Really?
and say that.
They put
Wow.
Is it because they put too much right at the beginning and
Yes.
did not ease you? Yes. Okay.
Yes.
Thank you.
That's one of the reasons. The other reason
That's reasonable.
it's really difficult to do a prequel to a game when you don't have it thought out to begin with. Because you got all these things that happen in the prequel that don't get mentioned in the sequel that you would think would be
That is true. That
would be brought up. Like Arthur and Micah. How are they not brought up?
Yeah.
It's Red Dead Redemption. But that's
Everything's
because Red Dead 2
so
was written
important.
after. Yeah. Anyways.
Yeah.
But everything about this I love like the desert like environment. I love the Wild West. I love that type of experience. I mean, growing up where I am, I don't have that around here. That's probably the reason why. But I love that environment. I love Westerns when I do get a chance to actually watch them. I don't watch too many, unfortunately. John Marston's just a phenomenally written character. Although I do like to call him the guy with a million empty promises because he's always talking about how he's going to kill somebody, but never actually does.
Yeah. I'm going to kill this man.
You're going to tell me what I need to know or I'm going to staple your balls to the wall. Probably not, but I may.
I may or may not do this. I don't know. My name's Mr. Marston. It's like, oh, Jesus Christ. How do you speak? It's so gravelly. What the fuck?
And then a lot of the side quests are really good. Like I like the one thing with the cannibals where you have to bring the dude up there to be eaten and then you have to take him away and kill the cannibal.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to spoil the game not going to spoil the game at all, but it does have one of the best endings ever. And I see Jerusalem Wolf losing his mind right now. So, but, anyways, it has one of the best endings to a game I have ever played. It is phenomenal. Like one of my favorite games of all time. I shot the cannibal first and then mission failed when I redid it. Like I said, I can't really say too much that hasn't already been said. So, and I don't want to talk about spoilers with it. So,
right.
So
yeah, that was.
So we'll move on.
So it's no big surprise. My number one game, Dead or Alive Paradise for the PSP. No.
Yep. Knew it.
Yeah. No,
that's gonna be Cecil's.
It's Ass Effect.
It's Ass Effect 2.
Ass Effect.
Mm-hmm.
So it's one of those games. It's the Resident Evil 2. I don't even know where to begin with this game. The first game came out of nowhere, and it's like, wow, nothing is ever gonna top this. Then Mass Effect 2 came out.
Yeah,
and then your life was changed forever.
Life has changed. It's probably the best event of 2010 that happened.
That was the year we got married, by the way.
Yeah.
But
it was the best thing that happened all year.
Nothing ever significant happened that year.
Nothing else. Nothing can top this.
So just kind of a quick hit because Blaine talked about the soundtrack. Suicide Mission song on there is just so well done, and it fits that final arc of the game. You care about every companion you have. And what I loved about it was you cared for these people. That's why you did those loyalty missions, and each one of them is like tugs at your heartstrings in different ways because it adds to those characters, and that's why you care about them is those loyalty missions, because you have to do those. Otherwise, spoilers, they don't survive.
Yep.
Also with that final mission, you have to know your people and what they're good at, because you have to assign them to the correct thing. Even if you do the loyalty missions, if you fuck up, they're dead.
Yep.
Yes, Tally is the best girl. And the other it's in the chat. And the other thing that also besides I love Jennifer Hale to death, the person that stole this game is Martin Sheen as the elusive man. He
Chat's saying it too.
Yeah. He fucking nailed that role. Because you think like
so good.
Martin Sheen, what's he gonna do in a video game? He fucking nailed that role.
Just his entire Martin Sheenussy into that role. Just the entire thing.
I will now pass it off to Blaine because
I was gonna say, do we want to just jump to Blaine now?
Yeah, I guess so. But yeah, no, it's just such a phenomenal fucking game. And what's interesting is that there's even like, I remember at the time there was a part of me that was like ever so slightly disappointed in how like, you know, the planet exploration was like greatly diminished between the two. But then I'm playing Mass Effect 2 and what they replace it with, and in some of the gun system I was like, I wasn't 100% on board with, but again, it was just like pacing of the story, and then what they replaced the planet thing with, the scanning, was fine. For some reason it scratched a weird itch in my brain where I was just like, I gotta do this, I gotta get it all. Let's clear all these planets out, let's get every material we can fucking possibly imagine, just get it all. And it was fun while you're doing it. And then, you know, obviously again, just the story was just so good. All this time you spend with these characters, fucking when like I remember meeting Garrus, fucking Garrus, his mission,
fucking
oh
Archangel.
My god, yep, fucking Archangel, love it, so good. And you know, Jack was still a phenomenal character as well.
Well, then the thing with Jack is you have to balance Jack and Miranda. And if you don't have the right Paragon or Renegade, you're losing one of them.
Exactly. And it's one of those where, you know, I went through it first because like the way I approached the game was, first one is basically a blind playthrough. I'm going to go through this hoping I make the right decisions and do as much as I can, and let's see what happens. And yeah, you know, I think first go around I had Miranda around instead, and then like I think I lost like two of them is what I lost the first time from my first playthrough. So I was like, okay, well, that wasn't perfect, but you know, I didn't do too horrible, I guess. So, and just, and again, back to the music, not just the suicide mission, but everything in there just felt, it felt so like perfect for every moment. every single moment felt perfect in that soundtrack. So, yeah.
Truly played Mass Effect 2 if you haven't scanned Uranus.
100%. They make jokes even.
There. You probe it.
Is it Seth Green's character again?
Joker.
Joker, yeah. Did Joker make the comment about it, or was it somebody else? I know somebody makes a comment.
It was probably Joker.
Most likely.
That sounds like something he'd say.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's just a phenomenal game.
Yep.
We'll go to Bridget in a second. Cecil, should I wait to come to you, or you want to jump in on this?
No, it's
not bad. Okay.
No, it's not Mass Effect.
All right, Bridget. What do we got?
Okay, I'm gonna make this short and sweet. Alan Wake, good game. All right, Cecil.
Well, we have gone on about Alan Wake quite a bit.
I like Alan Wake.
There's
but
been
I'm
a lot of discussion.
Also, not gonna cry about it like this guy does about Mass Effect. So.
Beat up Tracy because he didn't put Final Fantasy.
Yes, but this has nothing to do with that. So.
I will be
number one.
I will be brief too, because it's me, right?
Yeah.
Now you may notice.
Oh, New Vegas. Okay.
New Vegas. It is unopened.
Damn.
Collector's edition. And then
hold on.
As if that wasn't just the Ultimate Edition, also not opened. I have multiple copies of this game that because I had it, I played it, it was awesome, and then I found because it wasn't selling particularly well, so I managed to get. I was like, oh, I know that this is going to eventually be like a big cult game, and I already loved Fallout to begin with. So I went and bought, these and just haven't opened them because I have it on the PC. I have another copy on the 360. Why would I open these? That's silly. But phenomenal game, brilliant writing, was completely screwed because they rushed the development time, was fixed over time. Amazing score. The score was based off of the score for inspired by the score for There Will Be Blood. It's so good. The voice acting is great. Just excellent across the board. And now so many people, when they talk about Fallout, will often cite that as like the best. I lean more towards the first Fallout, simply because that was my first Fallout, but I am I have fondness for all of them, even Brotherhood of Steel. But I know I'm weird, but the Fallout games just are something special to me. So, but this game is like top shelf, so fun, so unique, so interesting characters, and a really, really great entry. And I would much rather them do a follow-up to honestly, I don't even want them to do a New Vegas 2. I would rather them, if they take the writer team and they just pick another place, like they've done, they've done over time, they did the Pit and they did, go somewhere else. We don't need another one in Vegas right now. So
it was like, to be fair, the show's doing a bunch of shit in there right now anyway. So
exactly,
and they've already confirmed that any future Fallout games will consider the show's, continuity. So,
which, I think is a bad idea. I think that they should just be their own thing, So,
yeah, because you never know if a writer is going to potentially do great first season and suddenly fall off on something like Sir Jonathan Nolan.
Well, that seems to be
Westworld.
That seems to be the big thing with Amazon. They put out a great first season and then just shove the second season full of poop. The only thing that I would want is if they do one and they do decide to have the show, have Ella Purnell in it as a romanceable NPC, and then we're good.
Yep.
You know.
Lucy, right?
Yeah.
God, I
Yep.
love
Yeah.
her.
Okie dokie.
One of the
Okie dokie.
things from like her behind the scenes stuff from that show Yellow Jackets or whatever, when she was on there, the cast when she was supposed to be just recovering from a plane crash, they kept trying to put shit on her because everybody's like, no, she looks too fucking good. She needs more shit. She looks too fucking good. Put more shit on her. And they kept doing it until it was just like, shit. No, she looks incredibly hot, even like after a fucking plane crash. So whatever, let's just keep
People
going.
are just that beautiful, you know?
Right. Like that, yeah. Special. She's one of those people that you're just like, holy shit.
my buddy Yoshi, who worked for ILM, he
Oh, not me. Okay.
no, not you, Yoshi.
Not you.
He's no, actually, his real name is Yoshi. He lived out in California, and he's like, I always, I hadn't really run into any celebrities before, but he's like, but while you're out there are times where you just know that someone is famous. And so he was in a Target in like California, and he ran into Jamie Presley, and he's like, she's like, she's beautiful, but in person, like, it's like an angel landed. He's like, you feel, and he's a good looking dude. And he was an ex-MMA fighter, so he's all like,
okay,
he's like, you feel ugly being in the presence of somebody that pretty, and I'm like, oh, I believe it, because there are times where, you just see people and then you see them in reality, you're like, oh my God, like, so yeah, I could see that where she's just too pretty. Like, I couldn't believe with her watching the show, because I wasn't really familiar with her, but I'm like, her eyes don't even look real. Like, she looks like a living anime character. Her eyes are
We're talking about the
huge.
Jamie Presley from My Name is Earl and Joe Dirt and all. Oh yeah. Okay. So yeah,
she's stunning. She was a former model, ballerina, and she's just in phenomenal shape. And he just saw her at Target and wanted to fall over.
Right. Yeah, that's fair. And I also like respect it. I respect actresses when they're just like candid about like getting shit done as well. They're not like, they don't push it off or anything. They're just like, oh yeah, no, I did this and this happened, that didn't work out, so we're whatever, they're straightforward about it. So yeah.
All right.
Okay.
So that is the list. Everybody take a look, because it's going away in a second. So how are we doing the next one? I have a wheel here I could spin to see who's going to pick the next year.
Sure.
You want to do
Well,
that?
I thought that's what you were gonna do.
Yeah. Okay.
The Wheel of Cheese. All right.
The
So
wheel-
we're not going to announce who won yet? What Mass Effect won?
God. Well,
Looks
not
like
doing
he's putting it up.
that's the thing. I'm doing the Excel, and I'm not doing the Excel, so it's difficult to actually.
Oh, I got you. Alan Wake.
I think Mass Effect 2 is the number
2 for
one,
Mass
and then
Effect
Alan
2.
Wake.
I don't know. Points
I don't know.
wise, Red Dead.
Oh,
Red Dead
maybe.
or Rock Band could.
That
Yeah.
is, yeah.
Fallout
Jerusalem Wolf
Scott.
is very disappointed that there's no Darksiders on the list.
I like Darksiders. If it
Same.
wasn't for the portals part towards the end of Darksiders, I probably would have put it on the list. But and
I had fun
Darksiders
with it
3 is
too.
the best of the series. But
Really?
I'm too
I still
tired to
actually
add
haven't
up
played
points
that.
right now.
Darksiders 3 is so good. The
Red
character, she's got a
Red Dead
great
may-
story arc. She starts off
Okay.
as just
5
an
and 4, right?
unlikable,
That's 9.
moody
If-
bitch.
There's 3 more.
And
so-
actually, you get a character arc with her, and it's awesome.
Okay,
It's really, and
nice.
it's fun to play.
Because
her
I was gonna
chain-
say
the chain sword
I
is so fun.
That's another
I enjoyed
4,
the hell
11.
out of 2. for sure. And
Two?
I know Death.
13. I think Rock Band's one.
Death. I don't think he had a significant character arc like that, from what I
No.
recall. I
Mhm.
think a lot of it was just like
12.
he's doing his
Rock
thing,
Band.
being Death,
Mhm.
but it had like a lot of the RPG elements in there as
Mhm.
well that I kind of liked because it got
Fallout.
kind of broken towards the end.
5.
But yeah, and for some reason I never ended up
North.
playing 3, so I
Dude,
need to play
Jerusalem
that.
Wolf nailed it. Fury from Darksiders 3 is the best written female video game, period. Like, she
All right.
Okay, so
really
just-
good.
mathing. It's Rock Band,
Mhm.
then Red Dead, then Mass Effect.
Mm.
And then
All right.
probably Alan Wake at some point.
Alan Wake would
Probably
be
Alan
right
Wake,
there.
then Fallout
Yeah.
would be my guess based on everything else I'm seeing here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So there you go.
All right.
Yeah, without the Excel file, it's really difficult to math that.
That was his arc.
Do it on a sheet of paper.
I'm reading chat.
I will have to do that for the next one. Oh, all right. So
So we're
hold
gonna
on.
spin
Yeah, I
the
gotta
wheel
get
of
the thing
meat.
up.
Wheel of Death.
The wheel of meat.
It's called the Wheel of Assholes. That's
Wheel of morality. Turn.
God, it's got to be getting late. I just saw orgy.
Oh, Christ.
Blue Monday.
I was gonna say you didn't spin it yet. Okay.
What?
No!
Spin again.
Ah.
Spin it again.
Spin
I'm not
again.
prepared.
Fine. Yeah.
Uno más.
No, he got it.
I got it.
Just give us a.
Oh yeah, no, let him do it. It's fine.
Let him.
Let him.
Let him.
Yeah.
All right,
Oh,
let him
he
do
got
it.
him again.
Remind me what years we covered.
91,
2010.
We've done 98.
91, 98,
91.
99, 04, 10, 12.
Right.
Let's go with
Write this down.
2008. Why not?
There you go.
2008.
Okay.
I already know my number one.
I think I did. No, wait, that was 09. That was 09. Never mind.
Is that wet?
Oh wait, no, that was 2009.
2000.
When?
Oh yeah, I know.
All right.
Okay.
So Cecil and I were thinking the same game when you said.
Oh no, there's another one is 2009.
Yeah.
Okay. No, I don't know. I'll have to look up. Let's see.
I will get the list of a few.
Video games. What was Wii Sports, obviously.
Right.
That actually could be on somebody. So
It really could.
Yeah, well, I know what my
Ben
number
10
one is.
Alien Force.
Ben 10.
Oh, I see one that is a potential number one.
Oh no! Here's your game.
I think I know what Bill's or what Cecil's is. look, there's another rock band on this one.
Oh, goody!
Oh my God, what?
Rock Band 2 came out that year.
Rock Band 2.
Oh shit! Oh my God! Oh, I see a. There's one that's. I don't know. That one's a pretty big contender.
Shit, well,
Chex Quest 3 came out that year.
Oh, Game of the Year.
Oh shit.
All right. All right. Thank everybody for watching today. Because if we keep on talking like this, we're never going to.
Oh yeah, we're gonna keep going.
Get out of
Now,
here.
we're gonna do this in January.
Yep.
yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, we can't
We'll
get
have to
that.
figure out when.
Obviously, what I'm saying. So we'll figure it out later.
Yeah.
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 All right.
Alrighty.
All right. Good night, peoples.
Back
Good night.
with E33. Bye
Bye,
bye.
viewer.
Bye bye.